Hello and welcome back to Midnight Mind. It's good to have you here. Tonight, we're going to explore time, not the time you check on your phone or the time you're late for, but time itself, the mystery of it, the strangeness of it, what it actually is, why it flows the way it does, whether the past still exists, whether the future is already written, why time feels fast sometimes and slow others, the nature of now, the paradoxes, the questions that have puzzled humans for thousands of years and still don't have clear answers. Let tonight's discoveries guide you gently toward rest. You don't need to understand everything. You don't need to solve the mysteries. Just let these ideas drift through your mind like clouds across a quiet sky. Some will linger, others will fade, and that's perfectly fine. So settle in. Close your eyes if you'd like. Breathe deeply. Let your body sink into comfort. And let's begin. Time is strange. Stranger than most people realize. We live in it. We measure it. We're obsessed with it. We schedule our lives by it. But we don't really understand it. Not fully. Not even physicists understand it completely. There are fundamental questions about time that remain unanswered. Mysteries that persist despite centuries of thinking and experimenting and theorizing. What is time? This seems like it should have a simple answer, but it doesn't. Time is what clocks measure. But what are clocks measuring? What is the thing itself? The substance or property or dimension that we call time. We can measure it precisely. We can divide it into seconds and minutes and hours. But we can't really say what it is, not in any fundamental sense. Is time real, or is it an illusion? Some physicists argue time doesn't actually exist, that it's a construct of consciousness, a way our minds organize experience, but not a feature of reality itself. At the fundamental level, at the quantum level, time might not exist at all. The equations work without it. The universe doesn't need time to function. It's just us, our consciousness, creating the experience of time, the flow, the sequence, the past and future. All of it might be illusion. Other physicists insist time is real. It's a dimension like space. It exists whether we're conscious or not. The universe does have time, does move forward, does change. The flow of time is not illusion. It's fundamental to reality. Without time, nothing would happen. Nothing would change. Nothing would exist in any meaningful way. Time is real as anything. Both views have arguments, evidence, reasoning. Neither can definitively prove the other wrong. So the mystery remains. Is time real, or is it all in our heads? We don't know. We can't know. Not yet. Maybe not ever. Time only moves forward. Or does it? In our experience, time flows one direction, from past through present to future. You can't go back. Can't undo what's happened. Can't relive yesterday. Time marches forward, always, inevitably. This seems obvious, fundamental. But why? What makes time flow one direction? Why can't it flow backward, or sideways, or not at all? The laws of physics don't require time to flow forward. Most fundamental equations work just as well with time running backward. If you filmed a pool ball collision and played it backward, the physics would still work. The laws are time symmetric. They don't distinguish between forward and backward. So why does time only flow forward in our experience? Why is there an arrow of time, a direction? The answer might be entropy, the second law of thermodynamics. Entropy always increases. Disorder always grows. Things fall apart. Heat dissipates. Order becomes chaos. This process is irreversible. It only goes one way. And this one-way process might be what creates the arrow of time. Time flows forward because entropy increases, because the universe is moving from order to disorder, from low entropy to high entropy. And this process defines the direction of time. But this raises more questions. Why did the universe start with low entropy? Why was the early universe so ordered, so organized? The Big Bang was incredibly hot and dense, but also incredibly uniform. Incredibly low entropy given the energy involved. Why? What set up those initial conditions? What made the early universe so improbably organized? We don't know. And without understanding this, we don't fully understand why time flows forward, why there's an arrow at all. The past is gone, or is it? In our experience, the past doesn't exist anymore. It happened. It's over. It's gone. Only the present exists. Only now. The past is memory. The future is imagination. But only the present is real. This is common sense. Obvious. But physics suggests otherwise. According to relativity, the past still exists. It's out there, in space-time. The past is just as real as the present, just as existent. It's not gone, it's just not here, not now, but it's somewhere, somewhen. In the four-dimensional structure of space-time, the past is a real place, a real time. You can't visit it, can't access it from here, but it exists. It's real as the present. This is hard to wrap your mind around. If the past still exists, then everything that's ever happened is still happening. Somewhere, in some reference frame, in some perspective on space-time. Every moment that's ever occurred still exists. Still is. You as a child still exist. Still are. Just not here, not now. But somewhere in space-time, that child you is real, is present, is happening, and the future might already exist too, might already be real, already determined, already there in space-time, just ahead of us in the fourth dimension. We haven't reached it yet, haven't experienced it yet, but it's there, waiting, real. This is called the block universe. All of time exists at once, past, present, future, all equally real, all equally existent. Time is just a dimension we move through, like moving through space. We experience it sequentially, one moment at a time, but it all exists, all at once. If this is true, then free will is an illusion. Everything is already determined, already set, already real. You think you're making choices, but the future where those choices lead is already real, already exists. You're not creating the future. You're discovering it, moving through it, experiencing what's already there. Your entire life from birth to death already exists, is already real. In the block universe, you're just moving through it, one moment at a time, experiencing what's already laid out. This is deeply uncomfortable for most people. It feels wrong. We feel like we have free will, like we're making choices, like the future is open, undetermined, full of possibilities, not fixed, not already real. But feeling doesn't prove reality. We might be wrong. Free will might be illusion. The future might be determined, already existent, already real. Or the block universe might be wrong. Time might not work that way. The future might genuinely not exist yet, might be genuinely open, undetermined, real choices, real possibilities, real freedom. We don't know, can't know, not yet. Why does time feel like it flows? This is called the flow of time, the sense that time is moving, passing, that now is moving from past to future, that moments are coming into existence and then fading into the past. This feeling is universal. Everyone experiences it. But what is it? Why do we feel time flowing? If the block universe is real, if all time exists at once, then the flow is illusion. Nothing is actually flowing. All moments exist simultaneously. The feeling of flow is just how consciousness experiences time, moving through the dimension, one moment at a time, creating the illusion of flow, of passage, of time moving. But if time is real and only the present exists, then flow might be real too. Time actually passing, moments actually coming into existence and then ceasing to exist. The flow is real, not illusion, genuine passage, genuine change, genuine time. We don't know which is true. The flow of time is one of the deepest mysteries. Is it real or is it illusion? Does time actually flow? Or do we just experience it that way? No one knows. Not philosophers, not physicists, not anyone. It remains a mystery. Time is relative. This is one of Einstein's great discoveries. Time is not absolute, not the same for everyone. It depends on motion, on gravity, on your frame of reference. Two people can experience different amounts of time passing. Both are right. Time genuinely passed differently for them. If you move fast, time slows down for you, not from your perspective. You don't notice anything different, but relative to someone stationary, your time passes slower. If you traveled at near light speed for a year and came back, decades might have passed on Earth. You aged 1 year. Everyone else aged decades. This isn't science fiction. It's real. It's been measured. It's proven. Time also slows near massive objects, near strong gravity. If you stand at the base of a mountain, time passes slightly slower than at the peak. The difference is tiny, unmeasurable in daily life, but it's real. If you lived your whole life at sea level, you'd age slightly less than if you lived at high altitude. Again, tiny difference, but real, measurable, proven. GPS satellites have to account for this. They orbit at high altitude where time passes faster. If they didn't adjust for relativistic effects, GPS would be inaccurate, would drift, would fail. The technology works because we understand time is relative, because we can calculate how much faster time passes up there compared to down here. This means there's no universal now, no single present moment that's the same for everyone. Your now is different from someone else's now if you're moving differently or in different gravitational fields. This is deeply strange. It contradicts common sense. We think now is now, the same for everyone, but it's not. Now is relative, local, personal. Your present is not the same as someone else's present. This creates paradoxes, weird situations that seem impossible but are mathematically real. If you could travel faster than light, which you can't, you could arrive before you left, could be in two places at once, could violate causality, could create time loops, grandfather paradoxes, all sorts of impossible situations. This is why faster than light travel is impossible, not just technologically difficult, actually impossible, because it would break time, would create contradictions, would make reality incoherent. Time might have started with the Big Bang. Before the Big Bang, there might not have been time. No before, no earlier. Time itself came into existence with the universe. This is hard to think about. What does it mean for time to not exist? What does it mean for time to begin? If time began, what was there before? But there is no before, no earlier than the beginning of time. The question doesn't make sense. It's like asking what's north of the North Pole. The question assumes something that doesn't exist. Or time might be infinite, might have always existed. No beginning, no start, always was. The Big Bang was just an event in time, not the beginning of time. Time stretches back forever, infinitely. This is also hard to think about. Infinite past, an endless chain of causation, everything caused by something earlier. Forever, no first cause, no ultimate beginning. Both possibilities are strange. Both are uncomfortable. Time beginning is weird. Time being infinite is weird. We don't know which is true. Both are consistent with current physics. Both are possible. The question remains open. Time might end. If the universe expands forever, cools down, reaches heat death, maximum entropy, then nothing changes anymore. And if nothing changes, is there still time? Can time exist without change? Without events? Without anything happening? Maybe time ends when change ends. When the universe reaches its final state and nothing more occurs. No more events. No more moments. Just eternal stasis. Frozen. Unchanging. Dead. Or maybe time continues even then. Even without change. Even without events. Time keeps passing even though nothing is passing in time. Empty time. Eventless time. Time without content. This is philosophically strange, but maybe possible. Or the universe might not expand forever, might eventually collapse, the big crunch, everything falling back together, contracting, heating up, ending in a singularity like the Big Bang but in reverse. And maybe time runs backward during the crunch. Entropy decreases, the arrow reverses, effects precede causes, the universe unwinds. This is speculation, but it's possible. We don't know how the universe ends, don't know what happens to time when it does. You age at a constant rate. Or do you? In your own reference frame, you always age at the same rate, 1 second per second. But relative to others, your aging rate varies. If you move fast or live in weak gravity, you age slower relative to them. You don't notice, but they do. From their perspective, you're aging slowly. Time is passing slower for you. This means you could potentially live longer by moving fast, by traveling at high speed for years. You'd age normally from your perspective, but decades would pass on Earth. You'd only age a few years while everyone else aged much more. You'd effectively skip forward in time, move into the future, not by traveling to the future, but by aging slowly while the rest of the universe ages normally. This is the closest thing to time travel we know is possible. Forward time travel, moving into the future by aging slowly. It requires extreme speeds, near light speed, which we can't achieve with current technology, but it's theoretically possible, not science fiction, real physics. If you could move fast enough for long enough, you'd arrive in the far future having barely aged. Everyone you knew would be dead. The world would be unrecognizable, but you'd be young, having experienced only a few years. There's no known way to travel backward in time, to visit the past. Every method proposed either requires impossible technology or creates paradoxes or violates known physics. Wormholes might allow time travel, but would require exotic matter with negative energy, which might not exist, which we've never observed, which might be impossible. Even if backward time travel is possible, it might not allow paradoxes. The timeline might protect itself, prevent you from changing the past, from killing your grandfather, from doing anything that would create contradiction. How? Maybe the universe just doesn't allow it. Maybe you can visit the past but can't change it, can only observe, can only be part of what already happened. Your time travel was always part of the timeline, always occurred. You're not changing anything, just fulfilling what already was. Or maybe backward time travel creates alternate timelines. You go back and change something, but you don't change your timeline. You create a new one, a branch. Your original timeline continues unchanged, but now there's a new timeline where things happen differently, where you intervened, changed things, created a new history. This solves the grandfather paradox. You can kill your grandfather in the alternate timeline, but in your original timeline, he lived, had children, led to you, who traveled back and created the branch. Or maybe backward time travel is simply impossible. Not just technologically difficult, actually impossible. Forbidden by physics we don't yet understand. Time has a direction and you can't reverse it. Can't go back, can only go forward. This is the simplest answer, the most conservative, but we don't know if it's true. Time feels slower when you're bored, when nothing is happening, when you're waiting, when you're in pain, when you're uncomfortable. Minutes feel like hours, hours feel like days. Time drags, crawls, refuses to pass. This is psychological, not physical. The actual time passing is the same, but your experience of it changes, stretches, becomes subjective. Time feels faster when you're engaged, when you're enjoying yourself, when you're absorbed in something, when you're in flow. Hours pass like minutes. You look up and wonder where the time went. It flew, vanished, seemed to skip. This is also psychological, not physical. The clock moved at the same rate, but your experience was different, compressed, accelerated, subjective. Why does this happen? Likely because of attention and memory. When you're bored, you're paying attention to time, checking the clock, wondering when this will be over, noticing every moment. And noticing makes it feel longer, makes it drag. When you're engaged, you're not paying attention to time, not checking, not noticing. You're absorbed in activity, and lack of attention makes time feel faster, makes it seem to pass quickly. Memory also matters. When you're bored, you're not forming many memories. Nothing interesting is happening, nothing worth remembering. So looking back, it doesn't feel like much time passed. When you're engaged, you're forming lots of memories, lots of things happening, lots worth remembering. So looking back, it feels like a lot happened, like a lot of time passed. This creates an interesting paradox. In the moment, boredom feels slow, and engagement feels fast. But in memory, boredom feels short and engagement feels long. A boring hour drags while you're in it, but seems brief when you remember it. An engaging hour flies while you're in it, but seems substantial when you remember it. Time is subjective, variable, depends on psychology as much as physics. Childhood feels longer than adulthood. Most people experience this. Years in childhood felt endless. Now years fly by. Why? Probably because of novelty and proportion. Childhood is full of novelty. New experiences, new places, new people, new everything. Novelty creates memories. Lots of memories. And lots of memories make time feel longer in retrospect. Childhood feels long because you remember so much from it. Adulthood has less novelty. Routines, repetition, same job, same commute, same activities, less new, less memorable, fewer distinctive memories, and fewer memories make time feel shorter in retrospect. Years blend together, don't feel distinct, feel like they passed quickly. Proportion also matters. When you're 5 years old, 1 year is 20% of your entire life. That's huge, significant. When you're 50, 1 year is 2% of your life. Tiny, insignificant. The same amount of time feels different proportionally. Childhood years feel longer because they're a bigger proportion of your total experience. Adult years feel shorter because they're a smaller proportion. This means time will keep feeling like it's speeding up as you age, as each year becomes a smaller proportion of your life, as routines deepen and novelty decreases. The acceleration is real, not just perception. Each year genuinely feels faster. By the time you're old, years flash by, decades feel brief. Time has accelerated, not physically, but psychologically, subjectively, and that's the time that matters, the time you experience. Now is all that exists. Or is it? In experience, only now is real. The past is gone. The future hasn't happened. Only the present moment exists. Only now, this moment, right here. This is called presentism. Only the present is real. Past and future are not real, are concepts, memories and anticipations, but not real existing things. But how long is now? How much time is contained in the present moment? A second? A millisecond? Shorter? The present seems to have some duration, some thickness. You experience a stretch of time as now, not just a single instant, but how long? And if now has duration, then part of now is technically past. The beginning of now is already over by the end of now. So is that beginning part of now, or is it past? Where does now end and past begin? The specious present is the psychological now, the span of time that feels like the present. For humans, it's roughly 2 to 3 seconds. Within this window, events feel simultaneous, feel like they're happening now. Outside this window, they feel past, already happened, no longer now. This specious present is a construction of consciousness. Your brain is integrating information across a few seconds and presenting it to you as a single moment, as now. But physically, there's no such thing as now. Not really. If now is the present moment with zero duration, then it doesn't exist. Zero duration means no time passes, no events occur, nothing happens. An instant with zero duration is not a moment of time. It's a boundary between past and future, and boundaries don't exist in themselves. Only the things they separate exist. So if now is an instant, it doesn't exist. And if now has duration, then it includes past and future. Part of now is already past, part is still future. So now as we experience it is an illusion, a construction, not a real feature of time. This is deeply strange. We live entirely in the present. Our whole experience is now, and yet now might not exist, might not be real, might be a useful fiction our brains create to organize experience, but not a feature of reality itself. Time might be such that only the flow matters, only the transition from future to past matters. And the boundary we call now is just that, a boundary, not a thing, not a moment, not a duration, just the infinitely thin line between what was and what will be. Does the future already exist? If the block universe is real, yes. The future is already there, already determined, already existent. You're moving toward it, but it's not changing, not being created, just being reached, discovered, experienced. If presentism is real, no. The future doesn't exist yet, hasn't happened, is genuinely open, undetermined, will be created moment by moment as time flows forward. We have no way of knowing which is true. Both are consistent with experience. Both work with the physics we know. Both are philosophically defensible. The question remains completely open, and it's a crucial question. If the future already exists, then everything is determined. Your entire life is already real, already set. You can't change it, can't choose differently. You're just experiencing what's already there. If the future doesn't exist yet, then it's genuinely open. Your choices matter. You're creating the future, making it real, bringing it into existence. Free will is possible, real, meaningful. Most people prefer the second option, want the future to be open, want free will to be real, want their choices to matter. But preference doesn't determine reality. The universe doesn't care what we want to be true. It is what it is, and we don't know what it is. Not yet. Maybe never. You exist for a brief moment in cosmic time. The universe is about 13.8 billion years old. It will likely exist for trillions more years, maybe forever. Your life, even if you live 100 years, is nothing. A flash, an instant, unmeasurably brief in the scope of cosmic time. You appear, you exist, you disappear, and the universe barely notices, keeps going, keeps existing, keeps evolving. You were here and then you're not. The universe doesn't care, doesn't remember, doesn't mark your existence in any way. You're temporary, ephemeral, cosmically insignificant. This sounds depressing, but it's just true. Your life is brief. Your time is limited. You get this moment, this span, these years or decades, and then nothing. The universe continues. Time continues. Everything continues, but not you. You stop. You end. You cease. Your time runs out. Some people find this freeing. If nothing matters cosmically, then you're free to create your own meaning, your own purpose, your own values. You're not burdened by cosmic significance. You can just live, just exist, just be, for this brief time, this flash, this moment, and that's enough. That's all there is, all anyone gets. And it's fine, it's good, it's beautiful even, to exist, to be conscious, to experience, even briefly, even temporarily, even insignificantly. You get to be here, get to see, get to feel, get to think, for a little while, and then you don't. But the experience happened. The consciousness occurred. The life was lived. And that matters, not cosmically, but personally, subjectively, to you. And that's enough. Other people find it terrifying, unbearable, the brevity, the insignificance, the futility. You exist for nothing, mean nothing, matter not at all. Everything you do is erased, forgotten, meaningless. Time swallows you, swallows everything, makes it all pointless. Why bother? Why try? Why care? If it all ends, if it all disappears, if time makes it all meaningless. Both responses are understandable. Both are valid. The truth is the same either way. Your time is brief. Your existence is temporary. The universe is vast and your life is tiny. How you respond to this truth is up to you, but the truth itself is undeniable. Time is larger than you, longer than you, will outlast you by incomprehensible amounts. You are a brief flicker in endless time, here and then gone, real and then not, existing and then not existing. Time might be cyclic, might repeat. The universe might expand and contract, over and over, forever, each cycle trillions of years long, expanding from a big bang, cooling, structuring, eventually contracting, collapsing into a big crunch, and then exploding again. Another big bang, another cycle, infinite repetition, eternal return, the same pattern forever, never ending, never beginning, just cycling, repeating, again and again and again. If this is true, then everything that's happening now has happened before. Infinite times will happen again. Infinite times. You've lived this life before. Infinite times will live it again. Infinite times. Every choice you make, you've made before. Will make again forever. Nothing changes. Everything repeats. Exact same events, exact same moments, exact same life. Over and over, eternally. This is Nietzsche's eternal return. He asked, what if everything repeats? Would you be okay with that? Would you be happy to live your life exactly as it is, infinite times? Or would it be unbearable? Would you want to change things, live differently, choose differently? He thought this was the ultimate test, the ultimate question. Can you affirm your life completely, even knowing it will repeat forever? Exact same joys and sorrows, successes and failures, loves and losses, all of it, infinite times. Can you say yes to that? Most people can't. Most people want things to be different, want to change things, regret things, wish things were otherwise. And if everything repeats, that's unbearable. You're stuck forever in the same pattern, same mistakes, same regrets, never changing, never improving, never escaping, just repeating forever. But maybe time isn't cyclic. Maybe the universe expands forever, never contracts, never repeats. Everything happens once, uniquely, never again. You live this life once, make these choices once, experience these moments once, and then they're gone, forever, never to return, never to repeat, unique, singular, precious, unrepeatable. This is the opposite problem. If nothing repeats, then nothing lasts. Everything is lost. Forever. Every moment passes and is gone. Every experience ends and never returns. You can't go back, can't relive, can't redo. It happened and now it's gone. Forever. Swallowed by time. Erased. Lost. Irretrievable. Both possibilities are unsettling. Eternal repetition is claustrophobic. Eternal novelty is terrifying. We want things to last, but not to repeat. Want permanence, but not stasis. Want meaning, but not monotony. But time doesn't give us what we want. Time is what it is, either cyclic or linear, either repeating or never repeating, either eternal return or eternal loss. And we don't know which. Both are possible, both are philosophically coherent, both are consistent with physics as we understand it. The question remains open. You can't experience someone else's now. Your present moment is yours alone, completely subjective, private, inaccessible to anyone else. They have their own now, their own present, but you can't know it, can't experience it, can't access it. You're trapped in your own time frame, your own perspective, your own sequence of moments. Everyone else is in theirs, separate, distinct, isolated in time. This creates fundamental loneliness. You and another person can be together, same place, same time on the clock, but you're not in the same now, not experiencing the same present. Each of you has your own present, your own moment, and those moments are separate, not shared, not unified, just adjacent, parallel. You're together but also apart, connected but also isolated, sharing space but not time, not really, not in any deep sense. Communication crosses this gap, bridges the separation. You speak, sound travels, they hear, but there's delay, tiny but real. By the time they hear what you said, you've moved on, said other things, thought other thoughts, exist in a different now, and their response comes back with delay. By the time you hear it, they've moved on. The conversation is always slightly out of sync, always delayed, always separated by time. You're never truly communicating in the same moment, never truly together in the present, always slightly apart, always slightly delayed, always reaching across time to connect. This is true even when you're touching, even when you're holding hands. The sensation of their hand takes time to reach your brain. Milliseconds, tiny, but real. By the time you feel their hand, the moment of contact is past. You're always experiencing the recent past, never the absolute present, never the exact now. always a hair behind, always slightly delayed, always in your own time frame, separate, alone in time even when together in space. Some people find this profound, meaningful, a deep truth about existence. We're all alone in time, each in our own present, our own now, our own subjective experience of time passing. Connection is always across time, never in time. We reach to each other, try to bridge the gap, try to share the moment, but we can't, not really. We're fundamentally separated by time, by the structure of consciousness, by the nature of experience. Others find this nihilistic, depressing, too isolated, too lonely. They hear about the separation, the delays in perception, the sealed bubbles of consciousness, the impossibility of truly experiencing another person's subjective reality, and they reject it. Not because it's wrong, necessarily, but because it feels wrong, because it suggests a fundamental loneliness they don't want to accept. They insist we can share time, can be together in the moment, can experience together. They point to all the ways we connect, the conversations, the touch, the shared silences, the moments when you look at someone and feel seen, really seen, when you speak and someone understands, really understands. Not perfectly, maybe, not completely, but enough, meaningfully, really. Yes, there's delay, they admit. Yes, light takes time to travel. Sound takes time to travel. Neural signals take time to process. So technically, microscopically, we're always experiencing each other's past, never their present. Technically, we're always slightly out of sync. But so what? The delay is negligible, meaningless. It doesn't matter in any practical sense. Yes, we have separate consciousness, they acknowledge. You can't step into my mind, I can't step into yours. We're distinct, separate. Our experiences are our own. But we can communicate, we can describe our experiences, we can affect each other, we can be moved by each other, we can change each other. That's connection, that's togetherness, that's sharing. The separation is technical, they say. Not meaningful, not important. It's a philosophical point, not a lived reality. In lived experience, we are together. We do share moments. We do connect. The metaphysical separation doesn't override the experiential togetherness. We're together enough, they insist, connected enough, sharing enough. The metaphysical separation doesn't matter practically. It doesn't change how we live, doesn't change what we can have with each other, doesn't change the reality of love, friendship, community, family. All of that is real. All of that is meaningful. The philosophical separation doesn't erase it, doesn't diminish it. We're here together, they say, right now, in this shared space, breathing the same air, experiencing the same events from different angles. Yes, but still experiencing the same events, still present to each other, still real to each other. And that's what counts. That's what matters. Not the metaphysical details, not the philosophical technicalities, the lived experience, the practical reality, the fact that we're not actually alone. We're surrounded by others, connected to others, dependent on others, part of something larger than ourselves. And here's the thing, they're right. They're not wrong. They're not in denial. They're not refusing to face reality. They're emphasizing a different aspect of reality, a different truth, one that's just as valid, just as real, just as important as the truth about separation. Both perspectives have truth, both capture something real. That's what makes this so interesting, so complex, so irreducible to simple answers. We are separated by time. That's true. When you look at me, you're seeing my past. When I speak to you, by the time you hear it, that moment is already gone. We're always experiencing each other with a delay, always catching echoes, always slightly out of sync. That's real. That's how physics works. That's how perception works. We can't deny it. And we are together despite that separation. That's also true. The delay doesn't prevent connection, doesn't prevent communication, doesn't prevent love, doesn't prevent shared experience. We manage to coordinate, to align, to create shared moments even with the delays, even with the separations, even with all the limitations. We still connect. That's real too. That's how human life works. We can't deny that either. Both are true, simultaneously, paradoxically. We're alone and we're together, isolated and connected. separate and unified all at once, not one or the other, both, always both. That's the nature of being conscious in time, of being multiple consciousnesses existing simultaneously, each one sealed in its own subjective experience, each one perceiving the world from its own unique perspective, each one fundamentally alone in its own awareness. And yet all of us here together, in this shared world, in this shared time, affecting each other, depending on each other, building lives together. It's the nature of sharing space while having separate time. Your now is not my now, not exactly, not perfectly. There's always that delay, that gap, that separation, but our nows are close enough, similar enough, overlapping enough that we can act as if we're in the same moment. And for practical purposes, we are. It's paradox, mystery, truth that doesn't resolve, doesn't simplify, just is complex, strange, real. You can't resolve the paradox by choosing one side, by insisting we're either totally separate or fully together. Neither extreme is accurate. Neither captures the full truth. The truth is both. The truth is the tension between them. The truth is living in that space where both are simultaneously true. We're separate enough that loneliness is real, that isolation is possible, that you can feel profoundly alone even in a crowded room, even surrounded by people who love you. Because ultimately, you're alone in your consciousness. Your experience is yours alone. No one else can live it for you. No one else can feel what you feel, think what you think, be what you are. That aloneness is real. It's built into the structure of consciousness, into the nature of being a separate self. And we're together enough that connection is real, that love is possible, that you can feel profoundly understood, profoundly seen, profoundly held by another person, even though they can't actually enter your consciousness, even though there's always that unbridgeable gap. Somehow connection happens anyway. Somehow we reach across the gap. Somehow we manage to touch each other, not perfectly, not completely, but really, meaningfully, enough. Both truths matter. Both shape human life. Both deserve acknowledgement. You can't dismiss the separation as irrelevant. It's not. It explains real experiences of loneliness, alienation, the impossibility of being fully known. And you can't dismiss the connection as illusory. It's not. It explains real experiences of love, understanding, belonging, community. The human condition is holding both, living with both, accepting both, not trying to resolve them into one simple truth, but acknowledging that truth is complex. Reality is paradoxical. We are both alone and together, and we have to live with that. Some people lean toward the isolation side. They feel the separation more strongly. They're more aware of the limits of connection, more sensitive to the ways communication fails, more conscious of how much of their inner experience remains private, unshareable, unknown to others. They're not wrong. They're just emphasizing one aspect of the paradox. Others lean toward the connection side. They feel the togetherness more strongly. They're more aware of the ways we do manage to connect, more conscious of shared experiences, mutual understanding, the reality of relationship. They're not wrong either. They're just emphasizing the other aspect of the paradox. Most of us move between both, sometimes feeling more isolated, sometimes feeling more connected, sometimes aware of the separation, sometimes aware of the togetherness, moving back and forth, holding both truths, living in the complexity. And that's okay, that's appropriate, that's accurate, because both are real, both are true, both are part of what it means to be human, to be conscious, to exist with others, in time, in space, in this strange, paradoxical reality we find ourselves in. Now the question deepens, gets stranger, more fundamental, more unsettling. Time might not be fundamental, might be emergent, arising from something deeper, something more basic, something that itself doesn't involve time at all. This is where physics gets truly strange, where our intuitions completely fail, where we have to accept ideas that seem impossible but might be true. Some theories suggest time emerges from quantum entanglement, from correlations between quantum states. This sounds abstract, technical, but the implication is profound. Time isn't a thing itself. It's a relationship, a pattern. emerging from more fundamental physics that doesn't involve time at all. Let me try to explain what this means. At the quantum level, particles can be entangled, connected in such a way that measuring one instantly affects the other, no matter how far apart they are. No signal passing between them, no delay, just instant correlation. Einstein famously called this spooky action at a distance and thought it proved quantum mechanics must be incomplete. But experiments have confirmed it. It's real, it happens. Particles really are connected in this non-local way. Now, when particles interact, they become entangled. And as the universe evolves, more and more particles become entangled with each other. The web of entanglement grows, spreads, becomes more complex. And some physicists think this growing web of entanglement is what we experience as time. Time, in this view, is the pattern of increasing entanglement, the direction of time, the arrow of time. The reason the past is different from the future is the direction of increasing quantum correlations. Things become more entangled, never less. And that one-way process is what creates the sense of time flowing, of past being fixed and the future being open, of change happening. If this is right, then time isn't fundamental. It's not a basic feature of reality that exists independently. It's an emergent pattern, something that appears when you have lots of quantum particles interacting and becoming entangled. But at the deepest level, at the level of individual quantum states, there's no time. No before or after, no sequence, no flow, just relationships, just correlations, just entanglements. This would explain why time is strange. Why does it has weird properties that don't quite make sense? Why it's so hard to understand? Why it seems different from space? Why can we move freely through space but only forward through time? Why does time have an arrow? Why does entropy increase? Why do we remember the past but not the future? Because it's not fundamental, it's derived, it's emergent, built from other things, from quantum states, from entanglement, from relationships that themselves don't involve time. Time appears at our scale, at macroscopic scales, when you have huge numbers of particles all entangled together. But it doesn't exist at the fundamental scale, doesn't exist in the deepest equations. Only emerges when you zoom out, when you look at the big picture, when you have large systems. If time is emergent, then at the deepest level, reality is timeless, completely timeless. No time, no sequence, no before or after, no change, no flow, no evolution, just static quantum states, superpositions, possibilities, all existing timelessly, eternally, not in the sense of existing forever through time, but in the sense of existing outside time altogether. Time doesn't apply, doesn't exist, isn't a meaningful concept at that level. And from this timeless foundation, time emerges, appears, becomes real at larger scales, at our scale. When you have macroscopic objects, when you have classical physics, when you have observation, measurement, consciousness, then time appears, emerges, becomes real, becomes part of the structure of experience, of reality as we know it. But down at the bottom, at the Planck scale, at the quantum level, at the foundation of everything, no time. Just timeless quantum states, just a timeless landscape of possibilities. And we, living in that landscape, experiencing it from inside, perceive time, create time. Time emerges for us, in us, through us. This is speculative, not proven, not established science yet, but it's being seriously explored. It's not fringe. It's not pseudoscience. It's cutting-edge theoretical physics. Multiple research groups are working on this. Universities, research institutes, serious physicists with serious credentials, trying to derive time from quantum mechanics, trying to show how timeless quantum reality can give rise to time at macroscopic scales. It's difficult, incredibly complicated. The math is brutal. The concepts are hard to grasp. The implications are strange. It's not solved yet. We don't have a complete theory. We don't fully understand how it works, but progress is being made. Understanding is deepening. Papers are being published. Debates are happening. Ideas are being tested. And maybe eventually we'll know. Maybe eventually we'll understand where time comes from, what it's made of, why it exists, why it has the properties it has. Maybe we'll have equations that show exactly how timeless quantum states give rise to the time we experience. Maybe we'll understand the emergence fully, completely, rigorously. Maybe, or maybe not. Maybe it's too hard. Maybe we'll never fully solve it. Maybe there are limits to what we can understand about the nature of time, limits to what physics can explain, limits to what human minds can grasp. But we're trying, we're exploring, we're pushing the boundaries, trying to understand the deepest nature of reality, the deepest structure of existence. And time is at the heart of that exploration. Time is the mystery, the puzzle, the question we keep circling back to. But here's the other side, the other possibility, the one that says time is fundamental, not emergent, not derived, just basic, irreducible, one of the fundamental features of reality that can't be explained in terms of anything else. In this view, time just exists. It's not made of something else. It doesn't emerge from deeper physics. It's part of the deep physics. It's part of the bedrock of reality, one of the basic ingredients. You can't explain it, can't reduce it, can't derive it from anything more fundamental. It just is. It exists. And we have to accept that, have to take it as given, have to build our physics around it rather than trying to explain it away. This view says that all the attempts to derive time from quantum mechanics are interesting but ultimately misguided. They're trying to explain something fundamental in terms of something else, when really time is just as fundamental as the something else, maybe more fundamental. Time is real, this view insists. Genuinely real, not emergent, not illusory, not a pattern or a perception or an approximation. Real. Change is real. Flow is real. The present moment is real. The past really is gone. The future really is open. Things really do happen. Events really do occur in sequence. Cause really does precede effect. All of this is fundamentally true, built into the deepest structure of reality. Some physicists and philosophers argue strongly for this. They say the evidence for time being emergent is interesting but not convincing. They say quantum mechanics is weird, absolutely, but that doesn't mean time isn't fundamental. Quantum mechanics might be weird because reality is weird, not because time is emergent. They point out that every attempt to derive time from something else ends up smuggling time back in somewhere. The math always secretly assumes time. The concepts always secretly rely on sequence. On before and after. On change. You can't actually get rid of time. You can only hide it, move it, disguise it. But it's still there, still necessary, still fundamental. They argue that consciousness itself requires time. Thought requires time. Experience requires time. You can't have a conscious moment without time. Can't have a thought without sequence. Can't have experience without change. And since we know consciousness is real, it's the one thing we know directly, immediately, undeniably, and consciousness requires time, then time must be real, must be fundamental, can't be eliminated. Some propose new physics where time is fundamental, where it's built into the equations from the start, not derived, not emergent, just there, part of the structure. They argue this approach is cleaner, more honest, more aligned with our actual experience of reality. After all, we experience time, directly, immediately, constantly. Every moment of consciousness is a moment in time. Every thought happens in sequence. Every experience involves change. Time is the most obvious, most undeniable feature of conscious experience. Why should we think it's not fundamental? Why should we think the most obvious feature of reality is somehow less real than hidden quantum states we only know about through abstract mathematics? Maybe the fact that time seems so real, so obvious, so undeniable is because it is real, is fundamental, is basic. Maybe our intuition is right. Maybe time really does flow, really is fundamental, really is built into the deepest structure of existence. This debate isn't settled. Both sides have good arguments. Both have evidence. Both have serious scientists and philosophers defending them. It's genuinely open, genuinely uncertain. We don't know which view is correct. Maybe time is emergent. Maybe it arises from quantum entanglement or some other deeper process we haven't fully understood yet. Maybe at the deepest level, reality is timeless, and time only appears at our scale, in our experience, as a useful approximation of something more complex. Or maybe time is fundamental, maybe it's irreducible, maybe it's just part of the basic structure of reality, and any attempt to explain it away is doomed to fail. Maybe time is real, and change is real, and flow is real, and we just have to accept that. We don't know. Not yet. Maybe not ever. This is one of the deepest questions in all of physics, in all of philosophy, in all of human understanding. What is time? Where does it come from? Is it real or emergent? Fundamental or derived? The answer matters, because if time is emergent, then the deepest reality is timeless, eternal, static, and everything we experience as change and flow is a kind of illusion, not a complete illusion. It's real at our level, but not ultimately real, not fundamentally real. And if time is fundamental, then change is real all the way down. Reality really does evolve, really does become. The future really is open, the past really is fixed, and time is woven into the very fabric of existence in a way that can never be removed or explained away. Both possibilities are profound. Both change how we understand existence, our place in it, what it means to be conscious, what it means to live, what it means to die. If time is emergent, then in some sense you've always existed. Your entire life, past, present, future, exists timelessly in the quantum state of the universe. You're not moving through time. You're a pattern in a timeless structure. Death isn't the end because there's no time for things to end in. You just are, eternally, timelessly. All moments of your existence equally real, all existing together in the timeless quantum reality. If time is fundamental, then you're genuinely moving through time. Your past is gone, really gone. Your future doesn't exist yet. When you die, you'll stop, really stop. Time will continue without you. You'll become past, fixed, unchangeable, but gone from the present, gone from the flow, no longer part of what's happening now. Different implications, different meanings, different ways of understanding mortality, existence, consciousness, reality itself, and we don't know which is true. We're still figuring it out, still exploring, still debating, still trying to understand. Maybe both have some truth. Maybe time is both emergent and fundamental in different ways. Maybe there are levels of reality, and at some levels time is emergent while at others it's fundamental. Maybe the question itself is too simple, too binary. Maybe reality is more complex than either option captures. Or maybe one is definitely right and the other definitely wrong, and we just haven't figured out which yet. Maybe future physics will resolve this, will give us a clear answer, will show us definitively whether time emerges or is fundamental, or maybe it won't. Maybe this will remain a mystery, a question we can ask but never fully answer, a limit to human understanding. Either way, it's fascinating, profound, important, because time is everything. Time structures our entire experience, our entire existence. Understanding time is understanding reality, understanding ourselves, understanding what it means to be, to exist, to live, to die, to be conscious, to be human. So we keep exploring, keep questioning, keep trying to understand, because even if we never get final answers, the exploration itself deepens us, expands us, connects us to the deepest mysteries, reminds us how strange existence is, how much we don't know, how much there is still to discover. And maybe that's enough. Maybe the mystery itself is valuable. Maybe not knowing is part of the human condition, part of what makes us conscious beings grappling with existence, living in time, or living in something that appears as time, or living timelessly while experiencing time. We don't even know which. And maybe that's beautiful. Maybe that's profound. Maybe that uncertainty is part of what makes existence so rich, so strange, so endlessly interesting. Both possibilities remain open. Time might be fundamental, might be emergent. We don't know. Can't know. Not yet. The question is being actively researched, explored, thought about deeply by physicists and philosophers, but no consensus, no answer. Not yet. Maybe soon, maybe never. Time will tell. Ironically, time will tell whether time is real. You will die. Your time will end. This is certain, inevitable, undeniable. At some point, your consciousness will cease. Your experience will stop. Your time will run out. You'll have no more moments, no more nows, no more time. Death is the end of your time, the final moment, the last now, after which there are no more. No more experiences, no more consciousness, no more you. Just absence, nothing, the end. How much time do you have? You don't know. No one knows. Could be decades, could be years, could be days, could be moments. You have no idea when your time ends, when your last moment is. It could be far in the future, or it could be very soon. You don't know, can't know. Death comes when it comes, without warning, without announcement, without permission. Your time ends and you don't get to decide when. This uncertainty is built into existence. You're mortal, temporary, limited. Your time is finite, but you don't know the limits, don't know the boundaries, don't know when it ends. You just know it does. Eventually, inevitably, your time runs out, your moments cease, your consciousness ends, and you don't know when, can't prepare, can't know how much time you have left, can't budget accordingly. You just have to live in uncertainty, live knowing death comes, but not knowing when. Some people find this terrifying, the uncertainty, the inevitability, the lack of control. You can't stop it, can't prevent it, can't negotiate with it. Death comes, time ends, and there's nothing you can do. You're helpless, powerless, at the mercy of time, of biology, of fate, of chance. Your time runs out, and that's it. Everything ends. Every experience ceases. Every moment stops. Forever. Never again. Nothing after. Just ending. Just stopping. Just death. Other people find peace in this. Acceptance. The inevitability is freeing. You don't have to prevent death. You can't. So you can stop trying. Stop worrying. Stop fearing. It's going to happen anyway. Your time will end anyway. So you might as well accept it. Make peace with it. Live fully now. Appreciate the time you have. Not waste it fearing the time you don't. Death makes life precious, makes moments matter, makes consciousness valuable, because it's temporary, because it ends, because your time is limited. If you had infinite time, nothing would matter, nothing would be precious, nothing would be urgent. But you don't. Your time is finite, limited, ending, and that makes it valuable, makes it meaningful, makes it matter. This acceptance isn't resignation, isn't giving up, isn't despair. It's clarity. It's seeing reality as it is and not turning away. Yes, you're going to die. Yes, your time is limited. Yes, everything ends. These are facts, not negotiable, not changeable, not subject to your preference or desire. They're simply true. And when you accept what's true, when you stop fighting reality, something shifts. The fear doesn't disappear completely, but it loosens. It softens, it becomes manageable, because fear of death is ultimately fear of reality, fear of what is, and you can't fight what is. You can only accept it, work with it, live within it. Death is part of the deal, part of being alive, part of being conscious, part of existing in time. You get to be here, to experience, to think and feel and see and love, but not forever, not eternally, just for a while. And then you don't. That's the trade. Consciousness for mortality, experience for temporariness, being for ending. And when you truly accept this, when you stop fighting it, when you make peace with it, life changes. Moments become richer, more present, more vivid, because you know they're limited. You know this moment will pass, will never come again, will be gone forever. So you pay attention, you show up, you're here, fully, completely, not half present while worrying about the future or regretting the past, but here, now, in this moment, because this moment is all you have, all you ever have, all anyone ever has. The people you love become more precious, because you know your time with them is limited. They'll die, or you'll be separated, or circumstances will change. Nothing lasts. No relationship is permanent. Everyone you love, you'll lose. Either they'll leave or you'll leave. Through death or distance or change, it's inevitable, guaranteed. And knowing this, truly knowing this, makes the time you have with them matter more, makes you cherish them more, makes you show up more fully, express your love more clearly, not take them for granted, not assume there's always more time, because there isn't. Time is running out for all of us, always. Your work becomes more meaningful, not because it matters cosmically. It doesn't. The universe doesn't care what you do with your brief time, but it matters to you. You chose to spend your limited time on this work, this project, this effort, and that choice makes it significant, not objectively, subjectively, to you, in your life. You could have done anything with this time, and you chose this. That matters. That means something, not to the universe, but to you. And that's enough. Everything becomes more urgent, not in a frantic way, in a present way. You can't waste time because you don't have time to waste. You can't postpone living because you might not have later. You can't delay joy or love or experience because you don't know how much time you have. It could end any moment, any day, any year. You don't know, so you have to live now, be now, experience now, not later. Not when conditions are perfect, not when you're ready, now. Because now is all you get, all anyone gets, all that exists. This creates intensity, presence, aliveness. You're not sleepwalking through life, not waiting for life to begin, not postponing living until some imaginary future. You're living now, being now, experiencing now, because you know this is it. This is your life, these moments, these experiences, these people, this time. It's happening now, and it won't happen again. This moment will pass, will become the past, will be gone forever. So you're here for it, you're present for it, you're alive in it. People who truly accept death often seem more alive than people who fear it, more present, more engaged, more joyful, not because they're not afraid, but because they're not letting fear run their lives, not letting fear keep them from living. They know time is short, so they use it, they live it. They don't waste it being afraid. Don't waste it worrying about the end. They focus on the middle, on the living part, on the being here part, on the experiencing while you can part. This doesn't mean they're reckless, doesn't mean they don't care about safety or health or longevity. They do. They want to live as long as possible. But they're not obsessed with it, not controlled by it, not letting fear of death prevent life. They take reasonable precautions and then they live. They don't avoid experiences because they're risky. Don't avoid love because it might hurt. Don't avoid living because they're afraid of dying. They accept that dying is inevitable. That risk is part of living. That loss is part of love. And they do it anyway. They live anyway. They love anyway. They experience anyway. Because what's the alternative? Hide from death? Pretend it's not coming? Waste your limited time being afraid of running out of time? That's insane. That's the real tragedy. Not that life is short, but that people waste their short life being afraid, being anxious, being controlled by fear of the inevitable. Death is coming, whether you're afraid or not, whether you prepare or not, whether you accept it or not. It's coming, so you might as well live, might as well be here, might as well experience what you can while you can. Some of the most peaceful people are those who've come close to death, who've faced it directly, survived cancer or accidents or war or illness. They've looked at death, seen it up close, and survived. And often they come back changed, less afraid, more present, more grateful, because they know, they've seen, death is real, it's coming, and life is precious, brief, valuable. They don't waste time anymore. Don't sweat small things. Don't let fear control them. They've faced the ultimate fear and survived. And now they're free, free to live, free to be, free to experience without the constant shadow of death darkening everything. This is the paradox. Accepting death makes you more alive. Knowing time is limited makes you use time better. Understanding everything ends makes you appreciate what is. The temporary nature of life doesn't make it meaningless. It makes it precious, valuable, urgent. If you had infinite time, this moment wouldn't matter. You'd have infinite other moments, infinite other chances, infinite other opportunities. Why care about this one? Why be present for this one? There are infinite others coming, but you don't have infinite time. You have limited time, finite moments. This moment matters because it's one of a limited set, because you'll never have it again, because time is running out. And that makes this moment precious, makes it matter, makes it worth being fully present for. Both responses are human, both are real. Fear and acceptance, terror and peace, resistance and surrender, all valid, all understandable, all part of being mortal, of being temporary, of having limited time, of knowing your moments will end, of living in time that runs out. You don't have to choose one permanently. You can move between them. Feel fear sometimes, feel acceptance other times, feel terror some days, feel peace other days. You're human. Your feelings change. Your perspective shifts. Some days death seems unbearable. Other days it seems natural, normal, acceptable even. Both are okay. Both are part of processing mortality, part of living with the knowledge that you'll die, that your time will end, that nothing lasts. Some people swing wildly between these states. One day they're at peace, the next day they're terrified. One moment they accept death fully, the next moment they're fighting it desperately. This is normal. This is human. Mortality is a big thing to accept, a hard thing to make peace with. It doesn't happen once, and then you're done. You make peace, and then you lose it. You accept, and then you resist. You surrender, and then you fight. Back and forth, again and again, for your whole life probably, until the end. And that's okay. That's how it works. You don't have to achieve perfect acceptance, perfect peace. You just have to keep trying, keep working with it, keep facing it, keep being honest with yourself about it. The people who seem most at peace with death haven't stopped being afraid. They still feel fear, still feel the gut-level terror of non-existence, of ending, of ceasing, but they don't let it control them, don't let it stop them, don't let it keep them from living. They feel the fear and live anyway, feel the terror and love anyway, feel the dread and experience anyway. The fear doesn't go away, but it doesn't run the show. It's just one feeling among many, present but not dominant, real but not overwhelming. There, and that is enough. It's enough to try, enough to work with it, enough to be honest about it. You don't have to be perfectly at peace. Don't have to be completely unafraid. Don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to keep living, keep being present, keep experiencing your moments, keep using your time, even scared, even uncertain, even confused about what it all means. Just keep living. That's enough. That's all anyone can do. Live until you don't. Be here until you're not. Experience until you can't. That's the whole thing. That's all there is, and it's enough. Thank you for spending this time here, exploring the mysteries of time. You've been here, present, conscious, thinking about time, about existence, about mortality, about the strange fact of being a temporary consciousness in an ancient universe. You've spent this time, used these moments, been present for this experience, and now it's done. These moments have passed. They're already the past, already gone, already over. You'll never get them back, never relive them, never have them again. They happened, and now their memory, fading, dissolving, becoming the past. You've wandered through physics and philosophy, through certainties and uncertainties, through what we know and what we don't, through the strangeness of time, the paradoxes, the mysteries, the questions that remain unanswered. Some of these ideas will stay with you, others will fade. Both are fine. What stays will become part of how you think about time, about existence, about your life. It will integrate, become part of your understanding, part of your worldview. You won't necessarily remember where you heard it, won't remember this exact moment, but the idea will be there, part of you, influencing how you see things, how you think about things, how you live. What fades will return to wherever forgotten things go. Not really lost, just not accessible, not active, not part of your working consciousness anymore. The memories you had this morning, the thoughts you had yesterday, the experiences from last year. They don't all stay sharp, don't all stay present. They fade, drift away, become distant, become vague, become inaccessible, but maybe still there somewhere. That's the thing about memory, about the brain, about consciousness. Things can be there without being accessible, like files on a hard drive you can't open anymore. The data exists, the information is stored, but you can't retrieve it, can't access it, can't bring it into consciousness. It's there and not there at the same time, in deep memory, buried somewhere in the neural networks, in the patterns of connections between neurons, in the structure of your brain that was shaped by every experience you've ever had. Everything you've experienced changed your brain slightly, created connections, strengthened pathways, left traces, and those traces remain even when you can't consciously access them, even when the memory feels completely gone. In the unconscious, that vast territory of mental processes happening outside awareness, below consciousness, behind consciousness, supporting consciousness but not part of it. The unconscious holds things, processes things, influences things, even when you have no idea it's happening. Memories you think are gone might be there. Experiences you think you've forgotten might still be influencing you, still shaping how you think, how you feel, how you react, without you knowing, ready to resurface if triggered. That's the strange thing about memory, how something can feel completely forgotten until suddenly it's not. A smell brings back a memory you haven't thought about in 20 years. A song makes you remember a specific moment with perfect clarity. A phrase someone says triggers an entire forgotten conversation. The memory wasn't gone, just dormant, just inaccessible, until the right trigger activated it, brought it back, made it present again, if needed. The brain seems to hold on to things that might be useful, that might matter, even if you're not currently using them. It's like a vast archive, most of it inactive most of the time, but available if circumstances require it, if something becomes relevant again, if you need to remember. Often the memory comes back, not always, not reliably, but often enough that you can't say it was truly erased, truly gone, just dormant, just waiting. If relevant. Relevance determines accessibility. The brain doesn't give you equal access to everything you've ever experienced. That would be overwhelming, paralyzing. You'd be drowning in memories, unable to focus on the present. So the brain filters, prioritizes, makes relevant things accessible, makes irrelevant things fade, and relevance changes. What mattered 10 years ago might not matter now. What didn't matter then might matter now. So accessibility changes. Things fade in and out based on what's relevant to your current life, your current concerns, your current needs, or maybe truly gone, truly forgotten, erased by time and brain processes. That's also possible, maybe even likely for most things. The brain isn't a perfect recording device. It doesn't store everything permanently. Neural connections weaken if not used. Memories fade if not rehearsed. Details get lost. Entire experiences disappear. What you had for lunch 3 weeks ago, probably gone, completely erased. The neural trace was too weak. The memory wasn't important enough. The brain recycled those neurons for other purposes. The information is gone, really gone, not just inaccessible, actually erased, returned to nothing. Back to the void, to non-existence, like it never happened. Objectively, it did happen. You did have that lunch. It was real. But subjectively, for you, it's gone. No trace remains in your consciousness. No way to retrieve it. No way to verify it. It might as well have never happened. It's been returned to nothing, dissolved back into the past that no longer exists anywhere except in its effects. And if the effects are gone too, then completely gone, vanished, erased by time. Either way is fine. That's important to understand, to accept. You don't need to hold on to everything. It's not a failure when you forget. It's not a loss when memories fade. It's normal, natural, necessary. If you remembered everything, You couldn't function. You'd be paralyzed by information, overwhelmed by the past, unable to be present, unable to focus, unable to live. You can't hold on to everything. Physically impossible. The brain has limits, storage capacity, processing power, attention. Consciousness can only hold so much at once. Memory can only maintain so much over time. You have to let things go, have to let things fade, have to forget most of what happens to you, most of what you experience, most of what you think. It's not optional. It's how brains work, how consciousness works, how human existence works. Your brain will decide what's worth keeping, not you consciously. Your brain, your unconscious processing, your neural networks, they're constantly evaluating, constantly sorting, constantly deciding what matters, what's important, what's useful, what's emotionally significant, what's connected to other things you need to remember, and they keep that, consolidate it, integrate it, make it part of your long-term memory, part of your stable sense of self and world. What's worth integrating? That's the key question the brain is always answering. Does this experience integrate with what I already know? Does it fit into my understanding of myself, of the world, of how things work? Does it connect to other memories, other knowledge, other experiences? If yes, it gets integrated, woven into the fabric of your memory, your identity, your understanding. If no, it's more likely to fade, to be discarded, to be forgotten, because it doesn't fit, doesn't connect, doesn't serve a purpose in the overall structure of your mind. What matters to you? Ultimately, that's what determines what you remember, not objective importance, subjective importance, personal significance, emotional resonance. What matters to you personally gets remembered. What doesn't matter fades, and what matters changes over time, as you change, as your priorities change. As your life changes, so your memories change too. What you remember from your past changes, not because the past changes, but because you change. Your relationship to your past changes. What matters about your past changes. Trust that process. This is crucial. You can't control your memory directly. Can't force yourself to remember things that want to fade. Can't force yourself to forget things that keep coming back. Your memory has its own logic, its own processes, its own criteria for what to keep and what to discard. And mostly, those processes work well. They serve you. They give you what you need. They protect you from being overwhelmed. Trust that what you need will stay. The important things, the formative experiences, the significant relationships, the lessons you learned, the skills you developed, the understanding you built, that stuff stays, gets integrated, becomes part of you in a deep way. Maybe you forget details, maybe you forget specific moments, but the essence stays, the meaning stays, the impact stays, woven into who you are. What you don't need will fade. The trivial stuff, the random moments, the experiences that didn't connect to anything, the information that wasn't useful, the details that didn't matter, it fades. And that's okay. That's good, actually. That's your brain working properly, clearing out the clutter, making room for new experiences, new memories, new learning, staying functional, staying manageable, staying present. And it's okay either way, whether something stays or fades, whether you remember or forget, whether it's accessible or gone, either way is fine. Your life continues, your consciousness continues, your experience continues, with or without complete memory of everything that came before. You're still you, still here, still conscious, still experiencing, still alive. As you drift towards sleep tonight, know that your time continues, not just tonight, but tomorrow, and the next day, and however many days you have. Your moments keep coming, new ones, fresh ones, moments you haven't experienced yet, moments that don't exist yet but will. They keep coming. The future keeps becoming present, keeps becoming now, keeps becoming your lived experience. Your now keeps moving. That's what time is, in a way. The continuous movement of now, the endless procession of present moments, each one arriving, each one being experienced, each one slipping into past, and then the next, and then the next, forever. For as long as you're alive, for as long as you're conscious, your now keeps moving forward, keeps changing, keeps bringing new experience, new content, new reality. Your consciousness keeps existing. That's what's remarkable. What's miraculous, really? That consciousness continues, moment after moment, through sleep, through waking, through all the changes in your life. Your thoughts change, your emotions change, your circumstances change, your body changes, everything changes. But consciousness continues, the sense of being you, the sense of experiencing, the sense of here and now that continues, persists, remains, for now. For now, that's the condition, the limit, the constraint. Your consciousness continues for now, not forever, not eternally, for now, for the duration of your life, however long that is, however long you have. Your consciousness exists now and will continue existing for some amount of time and then will stop, will end, will cease. That's the condition of being alive, of being mortal, of being a temporal being. You exist for a while, not forever, for a while, for however long you have. And you don't know how long that is. Nobody does. You could have decades, could have years, could have months, could have days, could have hours. You genuinely don't know, can't know. The future is uncertain. Death is unpredictable. Life is fragile. You exist now. You'll probably exist tomorrow. You'll probably exist next week, but you don't know for certain, can't know for certain. So all you can say is, for however long you have, for however long this consciousness continues, for however long your time lasts, for your span of time, that's what you get. A span, a duration, a segment, a finite amount. Not infinite, not eternal, not endless, finite, limited, bounded, beginning and end, birth and death. Between those 2 points, your span of time, your duration, your life. That's what you get. That's what anyone gets. Some span of time, some duration between birth and death, and you're in it, right now, in the middle of your span, using it, living it, being in it. Whether it's long or short, you don't control that, not really. Yes, you can make choices that affect longevity, can eat healthy, exercise, avoid unnecessary risks, and those things matter, those things help, but ultimately, you don't control how long you live. Genetics matters, luck matters, circumstances matter, things outside your control matter enormously. Some people do everything right and die young. Some people do everything wrong and live long. It's not fair, not predictable, not controllable. Whether your span is long or short is partly up to you, but mostly not. Mostly determined by factors beyond your control, whether it's meaningful or not. That's also uncertain, objectively uncertain. The universe doesn't assign meaning, doesn't label lives as meaningful or meaningless, doesn't keep score, doesn't judge. The universe is indifferent. Time is indifferent. Existence is indifferent. Whether your life means something isn't determined by cosmic forces, isn't determined by God, isn't determined by fate. It's determined by you, by what you do with your time, by what you create, by how you live, by how you relate, by what you care about. Meaning is something you make, not something you find. Whether it matters or not, same thing. Does your life matter? Objectively, probably not. The universe is vast, old, indifferent. Will continue long after you're gone. Will barely notice you were here. Your life is a tiny blip, a brief moment, a fleeting existence in cosmic terms. Objectively, it doesn't matter much. But subjectively, to you, to the people who know you, to the people who love you, it matters enormously. It matters completely. It's everything. So whether it matters depends on perspective. Cosmic perspective, no. Human perspective, yes. And you're human. So yes, it matters. Your life matters. Your time matters. Your existence matters. To you. To others. In human terms. In the only terms that are relevant to you. Your time is yours, nobody else's, not the universe's, not society's, not your employers, not your family's, yours. You get this span of time, this duration, this segment of existence, and it's yours to use, to experience, to live, to waste if you want, to invest if you want, to enjoy if you want, to endure if you must, but yours, your time, your moments, your life. Nobody else can live it for you. Nobody else can experience it for you. It's uniquely yours. Your moments are yours. Each one, each now, each present experience, yours. You're the only one experiencing it, the only one living it, the only one being you right now. This moment is yours in a way it can be nobody else's. They have their own moment, their own now, their own experience. But this one, this specific subjective experience of being you right now, that's yours alone, completely, entirely, uniquely. Your consciousness is yours, the most personal thing there is, the most private thing, the most uniquely yours. Your thoughts are yours. Your feelings are yours. Your perceptions are yours. Your experience is yours. Nobody else can access it. Nobody else can experience what it's like to be you. Nobody else can step inside your consciousness and look around. It's sealed, private, yours. The one thing that's completely, inalienably, undeniably yours. This is the fundamental fact of your existence. Not theory, not speculation, not philosophy. Fact. You have time, right now. You're existing in time, moving through time, experiencing time. You have moments. You have consciousness. You have existence. That's not hypothetical, not uncertain, not debatable. It's the one thing you know directly, immediately, undeniably. You exist. You're here. You're conscious. You have time. That's fundamental. That's the foundation of everything else. Not infinite time. Let's be clear about that. Let's be honest about that. You don't have forever, don't have eternity, don't have unlimited time. You have finite time, limited time, bounded time, time with an end you can't see, can't predict, can't control completely, but an end nonetheless. Your time is limited. That's not pessimistic, not morbid, just true, just factual, just the condition of being mortal. Not even very much time compared to cosmic scales. The universe is 13.8 billion years old, will probably exist for trillions more years. Stars will form and die, galaxies will merge and disperse, black holes will evaporate, the universe will go on, and you get maybe 80 years, maybe 100 if you're lucky and make good choices and circumstances favor you. Maybe less, probably less, statistically. Most people don't make it to 100. Most people get less than 80. You get decades. Maybe. The universe gets eons. Compared to that, your time is nothing. A flash, a blink, a brief spark in an infinite darkness. But some time, that's what matters. Not how much, that you have any, that you exist at all, that you get to experience anything. You get some time, your time. These moments, however many there are, however long they last, you get them. You're having them. Right now. This moment, this experience, this consciousness, you have it. That's remarkable. That's precious. That's everything, actually. Your time, not cosmic time, not abstract time, not theoretical time. Your time, the time you experience, the time you live in, the time that matters to you, the moments you have, the experiences you get, the consciousness you inhabit, your time, subjective time, personal time, lived time, real time. The only time that actually matters to you, because it's the only time you experience, the only time you have access to, the only time that exists for you. These moments, the ones you're having, the one you're having right now, reading this, thinking about this, being here, this moment, and the next one, and the one after that. All your moments, past ones, present one, future ones, they're all yours. They make up your time, your life, your existence. String them together and you get your life, your span, your duration, these moments, accumulating, building, creating your lived experience, this consciousness, the awareness you have right now, the sense of being you, the sense of experiencing, the sense of existing, this exact consciousness, this is what you have. This is your fundamental possession, your fundamental reality. You are conscious, you are aware, you are experiencing right now. This moment, this consciousness, it's all you have. It's everything you have, but it's enough. It's everything. This experience of being alive and aware, that's what existence is, subjectively, not the objective facts of your biology, not the physical processes in your brain, but the subjective experience, the what it's likeness, the feeling of being, the sense of existing, being alive and aware, conscious and experiencing. That's what you have. That's what your time is made of. Moments of being alive and aware. It's yours. This existence, this consciousness, this experience, it belongs to you. It is you. You're not something separate from your experience. You are your experience. You are this consciousness, this ongoing stream of awareness, this continuous sense of being. That's you. That's what you are. And it's yours. Completely, totally, inalienably. Not anyone else's. They have their own consciousness, their own experience, their own existence. But this one, yours, only yours, can never be anyone else's, can never be shared completely, can never be transferred. It's locked to you, bound to you, inseparable from you, because it is you, yours, worth repeating, worth emphasizing, worth really grasping. This existence is yours. This time is yours. This consciousness is yours. Nobody gave it to you. Nobody can take it away until you die. Nobody can control it but you. Nobody can experience it but you. It's yours. Own it, claim it, live it, use it, be in it, because it's all you have, and it's everything. And it continues. That's the miracle. That's the strange, remarkable, easy to overlook fact. It continues, moment after moment. Your consciousness doesn't stop, doesn't pause, doesn't freeze. It continues, keeps going, keeps existing, keeps experiencing, right now, and now, and now, continuously, seamlessly, endlessly, for as long as you're alive. For now, that qualifier again, that condition, that limit, it continues for now, not forever. For now, as long as you're alive, as long as your brain is functioning, as long as your body is sustaining your brain, it continues. But that will end, eventually, inevitably. Your consciousness will stop, will cease, will end, but not now, not yet. For now, it continues. It keeps going, without effort, without trying, without you doing anything to make it happen. It just keeps going. Your heart keeps beating, your lungs keep breathing, your brain keeps processing, your consciousness keeps existing, automatically, naturally, effortlessly. It just continues. That's what life is. Continuation, persistence, ongoing existence, until it stops. Your heart keeps beating, right now. This moment, it's beating, pumping blood, keeping you alive. It's been beating your entire life. Will keep beating until you die, without you thinking about it, without you controlling it, automatically, reliably, continuously. Your heart keeps you alive, keeps your consciousness going, keeps your time continuing, beat after beat, moment after moment, your whole life. Your brain keeps thinking, can't stop actually. Even when you try to stop thinking, you're thinking about trying to stop thinking. Even when you sleep, your brain keeps processing, keeps working, keeps creating experience, dreams, sensations. Your brain never fully stops while you're alive. It keeps going, keeps generating consciousness, keeps creating your subjective experience, keeps being the physical basis of your existence. Your consciousness keeps existing. That's what consciousness is in a way. Continuous existence, continuous experience, continuous awareness. It doesn't flicker on and off, doesn't come and go. It's continuous, seamless, ongoing, from the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep. And even in sleep, there's some level of consciousness, some awareness, some experience. Your consciousness is continuous, persistent, ongoing, for your entire life, moment after moment. That's how time works. That's how existence works. Not all at once, not in a block, but moment after moment, each one arriving, each one being experienced, each one passing, and then the next, and then the next. An endless succession of moments, making up your time, making up your life, making up your existence, moment after moment, now after now, experience after experience, continuously, endlessly, until you die, now after now. Each now is brief, fleeting, momentary, The present moment doesn't last, can't last. It immediately becomes past, immediately gets replaced by the next now. But there's always a now, always a present moment, always an experience happening right now. The specific content changes, the specific now changes, but there's always a now. Your consciousness always inhabits a now, always experiences a present moment, now after now after now, continuously, your whole life, time flowing through you. That's one way to think about it. Time as a river, flowing, moving, and you're in it. Time flows through you, brings you each moment, carries you forward, moves you from past to future, from one now to the next now. Time flowing, moving, carrying, bringing, and you're in it, experiencing it, being moved by it, being carried by it, flowing with it, carrying you forward. You're not stationary in time, you're moving, being moved, being carried forward, into the future, into new moments, into experiences you haven't had yet. Time carries you there, brings you there, moves you there. You don't have to do anything, don't have to try. Time carries you forward automatically, inevitably, continuously, from now to now to now, from moment to moment to moment, forward, always forward, never backward. Time only goes one direction, and it carries you with it, bringing you to each new moment, moments you haven't experienced yet, moments that don't exist yet, moments that will exist, that will be present, that will be now. Time brings them to you, or brings you to them. Same thing. Each new moment arrives, becomes present, becomes your now, and you experience it, live it, are in it, and then it passes, and the next arrives, and you experience that over and over, time bringing you moment after moment, experience after experience, now after now, each new now, fresh, unique, never experienced before. Each now is different, different content, different experience, different reality. No two moments are identical. Can't be. Time only moves forward. Each now is new, original, unprecedented. You've never experienced this exact moment before, will never experience it again. Each now is unique, special, irreplaceable, and time keeps bringing them, keeps delivering new nows, new moments, new experiences, your whole life. Each new experience, that's what life is made of. Experiences, consciousness experiencing things, experiencing being, experiencing time, experiencing existence. Each moment brings new experience. Maybe not dramatically new, maybe very similar to the last moment, but new nonetheless. Different, changed, even if only slightly. Each moment is a new experience, a new instance of consciousness, a new now being lived, and time keeps bringing them, your whole life. You don't know how long this continues. That's the uncertainty you live in, the uncertainty you can't escape, the fundamental uncertainty of mortal existence. You don't know how long you'll live, don't know how much time you have, don't know when it will end. Could be decades more. You're young, healthy, probably have a long life ahead. Probably. Statistically likely, but not certain. Never certain. Could be decades more. That's the hope, the expectation, the probability. Most people in developed countries who are young and healthy live for decades more, into old age, into their 70s, 80s, maybe 90s. Decades of future time, decades of moments, decades of experience. That's probably what you have, what you'll get, what you can reasonably expect, but not guaranteed. Never guaranteed. Life doesn't come with guarantees. Could be days more. Unlikely, but possible. Accidents happen. Illnesses strike suddenly. Aneurysms, heart attacks, strokes, crashes, violence, disasters, things that kill people suddenly, without warning, without time to prepare. They're rare, statistically unlikely, but they happen every day to someone. Could be you. You don't know, can't know. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. Next week isn't guaranteed. You probably have them, but you don't know for certain. Could be hours more. Even less likely, but still possible. Still within the range of possibility. People die suddenly, right now. This moment. Someone in the world is dying. Unexpectedly, without seeing it coming. could be you. Probably not. Almost certainly not. But could be. You can't rule it out completely. Can't know with absolute certainty that you'll survive the next hour, the next minute. You probably will. But you don't know. Can't know. You have no way of knowing, no way of predicting, no way of being certain. That's the condition of mortality, of being alive, of existing in time with an unknown endpoint. You know you'll die, that's certain. Everyone dies, but when? That's uncertain, unknowable, hidden. Could be soon, could be distant. You can't know which. Can only live in the uncertainty, in the not knowing, in the constant possibility that any moment could be your last. No way of knowing, not even with medical tests, not even with statistics, not even with healthy living. You can reduce risks, can increase probabilities of living longer, but you can't know, can't be certain. A healthy person can die suddenly. A sick person can live for years. There's randomness, unpredictability, luck. Things beyond your knowledge, beyond your control, beyond your ability to predict. You genuinely don't know how much time you have. No way of predicting. The future is opaque, uncertain, unknowable. You can make educated guesses, can look at probabilities, can plan as if you'll have decades, and you probably should plan that way, but you don't know, can't predict with certainty. Your death could come when expected, in old age after a long life, or could come unexpectedly, tomorrow, next week, next year. No way to predict which, no way to know which. Just uncertainty, just living in not knowing. Your time could end any moment. That's the stark truth, the uncomfortable truth, the truth we usually avoid thinking about, but it's true. You could die right now. This moment, aneurysm, heart attack, accident, something sudden and fatal, could happen right now, probably won't. Almost certainly won't, but could. Any moment could be your last. Any breath could be your final breath. Any heartbeat could be your final heartbeat. Any thought could be your final thought. You don't know which one it will be, can't know, so any moment could be it, or could continue for a long time. That's also true. That's also possible. Probably more probable. You could live decades more, could have 40, 50, 60 more years. Thousands more days, millions more moments, a long life, a full life, time to do things, experience things, become things. That's possible. That's likely, even. Most people reading this will live for decades more. Statistically, probably, but not certainly. You don't know, and that's the fundamental condition. The condition you can't escape, the uncertainty you live in. You don't know how much time you have. Don't know when it ends. Don't know if you have decades or days. Don't know if you'll die suddenly or gradually. Don't know if you'll see it coming or if it'll be a surprise. You don't know. Can't know. Will never know until it happens. That's mortality. That's being alive. That's being human. Can't know. Not just don't know, but can't know. It's unknowable. Not a matter of getting more information. Not a matter of better prediction. It's fundamentally unknowable. The future doesn't exist yet, hasn't been determined yet, could go multiple ways. Your death is somewhere in your future, but where exactly, when exactly, how exactly, unknowable. Even if someone could predict it, even if some oracle could tell you, it would change the prediction. It's fundamentally uncertain, fundamentally unknowable. You can't know, can only live without knowing, can only live in uncertainty. That's all you can do. That's what everyone does. Everyone lives in uncertainty about when they'll die. Nobody knows. Not even people with terminal diagnoses know exactly when. There's always uncertainty, always not knowing, and you have to live anyway, have to make plans anyway, have to care about things anyway, have to love people anyway, have to build a life anyway, despite not knowing how long you have, despite the uncertainty, despite the possibility that it could all end any moment. You live anyway. That's what humans do. Live in uncertainty. Live despite not knowing. Live because not knowing doesn't make life less real or less valuable or less worth living. Can only be here now. That's the solution, such as it is. Can't live in the uncertain future. Can't live in the unknowable timeline of your death. Can only live here, now, this moment, this experience, this consciousness, right now. This is where you are. This is when you are. This is what you have, not the future, not some guaranteed timeline, just now, just this moment, just this experience, and that's enough, has to be enough, is enough if you let it be, in this moment, right here, right now. This specific present moment, this now that's happening as you're reading this, as you're thinking about this, as you're existing right now, this moment, you're here, you're alive, you're conscious, you're experiencing. This moment is real, is certain, is yours. The future is uncertain, but this moment isn't. This moment is happening, is real, is undeniable. You're here, now, in this moment. That's what you have. That's what's certain. In this time, not all time, not future time, not guaranteed time, this time, right now, the time you're experiencing, the time you're living, the time that's actually happening. This time, you have it. You're in it. You're living it. That's not uncertain. That's not unknowable. That's real. That's present. That's actual. This time is yours. This moment is yours. This experience is yours. Right now, that's certain. Using it, that's what matters. What you do with this moment, this time, this experience. Are you using it, experiencing it, being in it, or are you somewhere else mentally, worried about the future, anxious about how much time you have, distracted by things that aren't this moment? Using your time means being in your time, being present in the time you actually have, not lost in thoughts about the time you don't have or might not have or wish you had. Using this time, this moment, this now, experiencing it, really experiencing, really being here, really paying attention, really living this moment instead of just passing through it. Consciousness is continuous, yes, but experience can be shallow or deep, can be absent or present, can be distracted or focused. Are you experiencing this moment? Really experiencing it? Or are you on autopilot? Are you here? Really here? That's what matters. Not how many moments you have total, but how fully you experience the moments you're having. Being in it. Present. Here. Now. Inhabiting this moment. Inhabiting your time. Inhabiting your existence. Not somewhere else. Not lost in thought. Not distracted. Not checked out. Here. In this moment. In this experience. In this consciousness. Being in it. That's what it means to really live, to really use your time, to really experience existence, being here, being now, being in it. Because it's all you have. Literally, this moment is all you have. The past is gone. The future doesn't exist yet. This moment is all that's real, all that exists, all that you can experience, all that you can live. This moment, right now, this is it. This is all you have, not in a depressing way, in a clarifying way, in a focusing way. This is what you have. This is what's real, this moment. So be in it, use it, experience it, because it's all you have, all anyone has. Not just you, everyone, every human, every conscious being. All anyone ever has is the present moment, the now they're experiencing. That's it. That's all existence ever is for anyone, a series of present moments, of nows, each one all you have while you're in it, each one all that's real while it's happening. Everyone is in the same situation. Everyone has only now, only this moment, only this experience. You're not lacking something others have. You have what everyone has, now, this moment, this existence, all that exists, really, truly. The past doesn't exist anymore. It happened. It was real, but it's gone. It's not part of present reality. It's memory, information, history, but not current existence. The future doesn't exist yet. It will happen. Some version of it will become real, but it's not real now. It's potential, possibility, anticipation, but not current existence. Only now exists. Only the present moment exists. Only this experience exists, right now. This is all that's real, all that exists for you, for anyone, now, this moment, this experience, this now. This is it. This is existence. This is life. This is all there is. And it's enough. It's everything. It's all you need, because it's all anyone can have, all anyone has ever had, all anyone will ever have. this moment, over and over, new moments, new nows, but always just this moment, always just now, always just this present experience. That's life. That's existence. That's what you have, and it's enough. Whether it matters or not cosmically is irrelevant. It doesn't matter cosmically. Nothing does. The universe doesn't care. Time doesn't care. Reality doesn't care. You're insignificant, temporary, brief, cosmically meaningless. And that's fine. That's not a problem. That's just reality. You don't need cosmic significance. You just need personal significance, subjective meaning, experiential value, and you have that. You create that every day, every moment, every choice. You make your life mean something to you in your experience, and that's enough. That's all there is. That's all anyone gets. Personal meaning in an impersonal universe, subjective significance in an objective cosmos. Your meaning, your time, your life, and it's enough. Your time is yours. Your moments are yours. Your consciousness is yours. This is the gift, the miracle, the impossible fact. You exist. You're conscious. You're aware. You have time. You have moments. You have experience. For a little while, for your brief span, for your temporary existence. You get to be here, get to see this, get to feel this, get to think about this, get to experience being conscious in an ancient universe for a moment, for a blink, for a flash, and then you don't. But right now you do. And that's everything. That's the whole thing. That's what matters. Not how long, not whether it lasts, just that it is, that you are, that consciousness exists, that experience happens, that you're here, now, in this moment, being, existing, aware. Use them, live them, experience them. Don't waste them fearing their end. Don't spend them worrying about their brevity. Just live them. Just be in them. Just experience them. That's all you can do. That's all anyone can do. Exist in your time. Live your moments. Be in your nows. Until you don't. Until they end. Until your time runs out. This is the practice, the work, the challenge. To actually live your moments, not to plan them or remember them or analyze them or worry about them, but to live them, to be in them, to experience them as they're happening. This is harder than it sounds. Your mind wants to drift, wants to plan the future, wants to replay the past, wants to be anywhere but here, anywhere but now. But here is where you are. Now is when you are. This moment is what you have. And if you're not present for it, you're missing your life, missing your time, missing your existence. Most people miss most of their moments. They're there physically but not present mentally. They're thinking about other things, worrying about other things, planning other things, remembering other things, anywhere but here, any when but now. And their moments pass, unlived, unexperienced, wasted, not because they didn't happen, but because they weren't present for them, weren't here for them, weren't experiencing them, just getting through them, just surviving them, just waiting for some imaginary future when things will be better, when they'll finally live, when they'll finally be present. But that future never comes. There's always another reason to postpone living, always another thing to worry about, always another plan to make, always another problem to solve. And moments keep passing, time keeps flowing, life keeps happening, and they keep missing it, keep not being present for it, keep waiting to live. Don't do that. Don't waste your limited time waiting to live. Don't postpone presence. Don't delay experience. Live now, be now, experience now, this moment, this time, this here, this now, because this is it. This is your life. These moments, this time, this experience. It's not coming later. It's here now. And if you're not present for it, you're missing it. Missing your one chance, your one life, your one existence. Be here, be now, be present. Experience what's happening. See what's here. Feel what's real. Now, this moment, this time. Don't waste them fearing their end. Fear is natural. Fear of death is human. But don't let it consume your living. Don't let fear of running out of time prevent you from using time. Don't let anxiety about the end prevent presence in the middle. You're going to die. Your time will end. That's certain, but it hasn't ended yet. You're still here, still alive, still conscious, still experiencing. So be here, be alive, be conscious, be experiencing, not in fear, not in dread, not in anxiety about the inevitable, just in presence, just in experience, just in being here while you can, while you're still alive, while your time still exists, while consciousness still happens. Be here for it, be present for it, live it. Don't spend them worrying about their brevity. Yes, life is short. Yes, time is limited. Yes, you'll die eventually. But knowing this should make you more present, not more anxious. Should make you more alive, not more afraid. Should make you cherish time, not waste it worrying about not having enough. You have what you have. You don't get more by worrying. Don't get less by being present. Time passes regardless. Whether you're present or not, whether you're worrying or not, whether you're alive in it or just existing through it, time passes. Moments come and go. Consciousness happens or doesn't. You can be here for it or you can miss it. That's the only choice. Be present or be absent. Be alive or be dead while living. Those are your options. Choose presence, choose life, choose experience, choose being here, now, in this moment, this time. Just live them. Just be in them. Just experience them. Simple instruction, hard practice. Because living is simple but not easy. Being present is simple but not easy. Experiencing is simple but not easy. Your mind resists, your habits resist, your fear resists, your conditioning resists, but the instruction remains simple. Live, be, experience, just this, just now, just here. That's all. That's everything. That's the whole teaching, the whole practice, the whole point. Live your moments. Be in your time. Experience your consciousness while you have it, while it lasts, while you're here. That's all you can do. That's all anyone can do. Exist in your time. Live your moments. Be in your nows until you don't, until they end, until your time runs out. This is the truth, the uncomfortable, unavoidable truth. You can exist fully or you can exist partially. You can live or you can just survive. You can be present or you can be absent. But either way, time is passing, moments are happening, life is occurring, and at some point it stops. At some point, your time runs out, your moments end, your consciousness ceases, and then you don't get to choose anymore. Don't get to decide to be more present. Don't get to regret wasting time. Don't get to try again. It's over, done, finished. No more moments, no more time, no more consciousness, no more you, just ending, just stopping, just done. So the time to live is now. The time to be present is now. The time to experience is now. Not later. Not when conditions are perfect. Not when you're ready. Now. Because later might not come. Conditions might never be perfect. You might never feel ready. But now is here. Now is happening. Now is your life. Be present for it. Be alive in it. Be conscious of it. Now. This moment. This time. Because this might be all you get. This might be your last chance. This might be your final moment. You don't know. Can't know. So be here for it. Be present for it. Live it. Now. But not yet. Not tonight. Tonight you have time. You have moments. You have consciousness. You have now. And soon you'll have sleep, you'll have dreams, you'll have rest, and tomorrow you'll have more time, more moments, more nows, until you don't. But that's not tonight. Tonight you rest, tonight you sleep, tonight you let time do what it does, move forward, carry you, bring you to tomorrow. Tonight is not your last night. Probably, likely, almost certainly, you'll wake tomorrow, have more time, more moments, more consciousness, more life, but you don't know for certain. Tonight could be your last night. This could be your final consciousness. Your last moments, you don't know, can't know, but probably not. Probably you'll wake. Probably you'll have tomorrow. Probably your time continues. So tonight you can rest, you can sleep, you can let go, because tomorrow is likely coming. Your time is likely continuing. Your consciousness is likely persisting for now, for a while, for however long you have. So rest now. Let go. Let time flow. Let yourself drift into sleep, into dreams, into rest. Your time continues. Your moments keep coming. Your consciousness persists. For now, and now is all you have, all anyone has, all that exists. So be here, in this now, in this moment, in this time, and then let it go, let it pass, let it become the past, let the next moment come, and the next, and the next, until sleep comes, until dreams come, until rest comes. Rest now means stop trying, stop doing, stop controlling, stop thinking, just rest. Your body knows how to rest. Your brain knows how to sleep. They've been doing this your entire life. They'll do it tonight. You don't have to make it happen. Don't have to force it. Don't have to try. Just rest. Just let it happen. Just allow it. Rest now. This moment, this breath, this experience. Rest. Let go means release. Release control. Release tension. Release trying. Release everything. Let go of the day. Let go of tomorrow. Let go of worries. Let go of plans. Let go of thoughts. Let go of consciousness itself. Just let go. Surrender. Release. Stop holding. Stop gripping. Stop clutching. Let go of everything, all of it. Every bit of tension, every bit of control, every bit of trying. Let go completely, totally, now. Let time flow means stop resisting. Time is flowing. Right now. This moment, whether you resist or not, whether you accept or not, whether you're aware or not, time flows. So stop resisting, stop fighting, stop trying to hold on. Let time flow. Let it carry you. Let it move you. Let it bring you forward into the next moment, into sleep, into tomorrow. Let time flow. It's happening anyway. So let it, allow it, flow with it. Let time flow. Let yourself drift into sleep. Drift is the right word. Not force, not try. Drift. Like a leaf on water, like a cloud across sky, like smoke rising. Drift. Gently, softly, naturally. Let yourself drift. Your consciousness is already drifting, already fading, already moving towards sleep. Let it. Don't resist it. Don't fight it. Don't try to stay awake. Let yourself drift into sleep, into that soft darkness, into that gentle nowhere. Drift now into dreams. Dreams are coming. You don't control them. Don't create them consciously. Don't decide what they'll be. They come from somewhere else, somewhere deeper, the unconscious, the sleeping brain, the mysterious process of neural activity without conscious direction. Dreams come, and they'll come tonight. Strange dreams, familiar dreams, anxiety dreams, beautiful dreams, nonsense dreams, meaningful dreams. Some dream will come, and you'll experience it, or you won't remember it. Either way, dreams come into dreams. Let yourself go there, into that strange space where logic doesn't work and anything is possible. Into dreams, into rest. That's what this is all for. Rest. Your body needs rest. Your brain needs rest. Your consciousness needs rest. Rest repairs, restores, renews, prepares you for tomorrow, for more time, for more moments, for more consciousness. Rest is necessary, essential, life-sustaining. So let yourself rest, fully, deeply, completely. Don't half rest. Don't partly sleep while partly worrying. Fully rest. Let everything go. Let everything stop. Let everything just be. Rest. Deep rest. Complete rest. Total rest. Into rest. Your time continues, even in sleep, even in dreams, even in unconsciousness. Your time continues. Time doesn't stop. Your span doesn't pause. Your duration keeps extending, second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour, through the night, through sleep, through dreams. Your time continues. You're still alive, still existing, still moving through your span. Your time continues. So rest, because continuing means you have tomorrow. Probably, almost certainly, your time continues into tomorrow. Your moments keep coming. even in sleep, moments of sleeping, moments of dreaming, moments of unconscious existence. They keep coming, keep arriving, keep happening. Your moments don't stop just because you're not consciously aware of them. Time keeps bringing moments. Your life keeps happening. Your existence keeps continuing. Your moments keep coming through the night, through sleep, through dreams. And tomorrow, when you wake, more moments, conscious moments, aware moments, present moments. Your moments keep coming. Your consciousness persists, not in the same way, not fully awake, not completely aware, but consciousness doesn't completely disappear in sleep. It shifts, changes, dims, but persists. In dreams, there's consciousness, strange consciousness, dream consciousness, not awake consciousness, but consciousness nonetheless. You experience dreams, that's consciousness, minimal consciousness in deep sleep, but some awareness, some processing, some existence. Your consciousness persists through sleep, through night, into morning, into tomorrow. When full consciousness returns, when awareness resumes, when you wake, your consciousness persists. For now, that's always the condition, that's always the truth. For now, your time continues for now. Your moments keep coming for now. Your consciousness persists for now. Not forever, not eternally, for now. And now is what you have. Now is what's real. Now is all that exists. For now. So be here now. For now. Because now is all there is. For now. And now is all you have. You don't have the past. It's gone. Finished. Done. Memory only. Information only. Not real anymore. Not present. Not here. Gone. You don't have the future. It doesn't exist yet. Hasn't arrived. Hasn't become real. Just possibility, just potential, just imagination, not real, not here, not now. All you have is now, this moment, this experience, this consciousness, this present, now. That's all. That's everything. That's all you have, all anyone has. Not just you, everyone, every human, every conscious being. All anyone ever has is now, their present moment, their current experience, their consciousness right now. That's all. That's universal. That's the condition of consciousness, of existence, of being alive. All anyone has is now. You're not lacking something others have. You're not missing something. You have what everyone has now. This moment, this present, that's all. That's enough. That's everything. All anyone has. All that exists. Really, truly. The past existed, but doesn't exist now. The future will exist, but doesn't exist now. Only now exists. Only the present is real. Only this moment is actual. Everything else is memory or imagination, information or possibility, but not actual, not real, not existing. Now exists. This moment exists. This experience exists. This consciousness exists. That's all. That's all that exists. Now. So be here. Be in what exists. Be in now, because now is all that exists. So be here, in this now, in this moment, in this time. Be here, not elsewhere mentally, not in the past, not in the future, not in thoughts about other things. Here, in this actual present moment, in this actual experience, in this actual consciousness, here, where your body is, where your breath is, where your awareness is. Here, be here, fully, completely, presently, here, now, in this now, this specific now, this present moment, this experience of drifting toward sleep, this consciousness becoming dim, this rest beginning, this now, not some other now, not yesterday's now, not tomorrow's now, this now, the only now that's real, the only now you can experience, the only now that exists, this now, be in it, be here, be present, this now, in this moment, this breath, this relaxation, this letting go, this drifting, this moment, specific, particular, unique, this exact moment, never experienced before, never experienced again, this moment. Be in it, experience it, be present for it. This moment is your life. This moment is all you have. This moment is all that's real. Be in this moment, in this time, your time, right now, the time you're experiencing, the time you're living, the time that's real for you. This time, not abstract time, not clock time, not calendar time, your time, experience time, lived time, felt time, this time, right now, this moment, this experience, this consciousness, this time, be in it, live it, experience it, this time, and then let it go. When the moment passes, when the experience shifts, when consciousness dims, let it go. Don't hold on, don't cling, don't try to keep it. Let it go, let it pass, let it become past. That's what moments do. They pass. So let them. Don't resist, don't fight. Let this moment go. When it's ready, when it's time, when the next moment comes, let this go. Let it pass. Moments pass, always, inevitably, continuously. This moment is passing right now, becoming past, fading, ending. Let it. Don't resist it. Don't mourn it. Don't try to hold it. Let it pass, naturally, inevitably, gently. Let it pass into the past, into memory, into gone. Let it pass. Let it become the past. This moment will become past. This experience will become memory. This consciousness will become history. Let it. That's natural. That's right. That's how time works. Present becomes past. Now becomes then. Experience becomes memory. Let it become the past. And be ready for the next moment, the next present, the next now. Let this become past. Let the next moment come. It's coming, right now. The next moment is arriving. The next experience is happening. The next now is becoming present. Let it come. Don't resist. Don't hold on to this moment. Welcome the next. Be ready for the next. Be present for the next. Let the next moment come, into sleep, into dreams, into deeper rest. The next moment, coming, now, and the next. After that moment passes, another comes, and the next, and the next. Continuous flow, endless succession, moment after moment, now after now, experience after experience, each one arriving, each one being present, each one passing, each one becoming past, and the next, and the next, and the next. Continuously, until sleep, until unconsciousness, until rest deepens completely, and the next, and the next, and the next. Keep flowing, keep allowing, keep being present, keep letting go, moment after moment, the next moment, and the next, and the next. Your consciousness dims, your awareness fades, your body relaxes, your mind quiets, and the next moment, and the next, and the next, until sleep, until complete rest, until tomorrow, and the next, and the next, until sleep comes. That's the destination, the goal, the end point of tonight. Until sleep comes, keep drifting, keep relaxing, keep letting go, until sleep arrives, until consciousness fully fades, until awareness dissolves, until you're asleep, until sleep comes, soon, any moment, any breath, sleep comes, until dreams come. After sleep deepens, after consciousness shifts completely, dreams will come. Tonight, probably, maybe, some kind of dream, some kind of unconscious experience, some kind of sleeping awareness. Dreams come, until they do, until sleep is deep enough, until the brain shifts into dream state, until dreams come, until rest comes, full rest, complete rest, deep rest, until it arrives, until you're fully resting, until everything stops trying, until everything releases, until body and mind are fully at rest, until rest comes. That's coming, that's happening, that's deepening, until rest comes. This is the rhythm, this is the cycle, this is how time works. Moments come, you experience them, they pass, they become the past. New moments come, you experience them, they pass, again and again, continuously, endlessly, until they don't, until the moments stop, until your time runs out. But not yet, not tonight. Tonight the moments keep coming. Tonight time keeps flowing. Tonight consciousness keeps happening. Tonight you keep existing. So be here for it, be present for it, experience it, and then let it go. Let it become the past. Let the next moment come, the next experience, the next now, and be present for that too, and then let it go. Again and again, until sleep, until dreams, until rest, until tomorrow, until your time continues, until your consciousness persists, until you exist again, 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 for as long as you have, for however long that is, for your span, your time, your moments, your consciousness, your life. The rhythm is eternal, not for you, you're temporary, but the rhythm itself is eternal, has always been, will always be. Moments coming, being present, passing, becoming past, new moments coming. The rhythm continues, for everything, for everyone, for all consciousness, for all existence. The rhythm is eternal, you're in it temporarily, for your span, for your time, for your life. You experience the rhythm, you live the rhythm, you are the rhythm, temporarily, for now. The rhythm continues. The cycle is how existence works, birth and death, waking and sleeping, day and night, consciousness and unconsciousness, coming and going, arriving and departing, beginning and ending. The cycle. Everything cycles. Time cycles through moments, life cycles through days, consciousness cycles through sleeping and waking. The cycle. You're in it, part of it, living it. The cycle continues, for you, through you, beyond you. The cycle is how existence works. Moments come like waves, continuously, endlessly, rhythmically, each one arriving, each one cresting, each one breaking, each one receding. Moments like waves. You're in the ocean of time. Waves of moments keep coming, keep arriving, keep washing over you, keep passing, endlessly. As long as you're alive, as long as you exist, as long as consciousness continues, moments come like waves. You experience them if you're present, if you're here, if you're aware, if you're conscious. Then you experience the moments, feel them, sense them, be aware of them, be in them, experience them. That's what consciousness does, experiences. So if you're conscious, you experience the moments, the waves of time, the arrival of now. You experience them, or you don't. If you're absent, if you're distracted, if you're elsewhere mentally, then you miss them. The moments happen anyway, but you don't experience them, don't feel them, don't sense them, you miss them. So be present, experience them while you can, while consciousness continues, experience them. They pass like everything passes. Nothing stays, nothing remains, nothing lasts. Everything passes. Every moment, every experience, every consciousness, every thought, every feeling, every sensation, everything passes, becomes past, becomes gone, becomes finished. That's the nature of time. That's the nature of existence. Everything passes. So let them pass. Don't resist it. Don't fight it. Don't try to hold on. Let them pass. Naturally, inevitably, gently. They pass. They become the past immediately. The moment you experience something, it's already passing, already becoming past. The present is infinitely thin, infinitely brief, a razor's edge between future and past, and the moment you're in it, it's already becoming past, already receding, already gone. Everything becomes the past immediately. So don't try to hold on, can't hold on. It's already past, already gone, already finished. Let it become the past. Let it go. It's already going. New moments come always. As long as you're alive, as long as time continues, as long as consciousness persists, new moments keep coming, keep arriving, keep becoming present. Fresh moments, unexperienced moments, new moments. They come, they keep coming, they never stop coming, until they do, until you die, until time runs out, until consciousness ends. But until then, new moments come, always, continuously, endlessly. New moments come. You experience them again. If you're present, if you're here, if you're conscious, you experience the new moments again. Same process, same practice, same presence. Experience, let go. Experience, let go. Again, new moment comes. You experience it, you let it go. Again, new moment, experience, let go. Again, again, again. That's the practice. That's the rhythm. That's life. Experience, let go. Again. They pass again, like all moments pass, like everything passes. The new moments pass too, become past, become gone, become finished, again and again and again. Moments keep coming. You keep experiencing them. They keep passing, again and again. That's the rhythm. That's the cycle. That's existence. Again and again without end, or with end, eventually, when you die, when consciousness ceases, when time runs out, then the again stops, then the cycle ends, then the rhythm breaks. But until then, again and again, continuously, endlessly, moment after moment, experience after experience, now after now, again and again. That's life, that's time, that's consciousness, again and again. Continuously means never stopping, while you're alive, while conscious. The rhythm continues, the cycle repeats, the moments keep coming, continuously. No breaks, no pauses, no stopping, just continuous flow, continuous arrival, continuous passing, continuous becoming, continuously, until death, until the end. But until then, continuously. Endlessly feels like forever, feels like it'll never stop, feels eternal, but it's not. It ends when you die, when your time runs out, when consciousness ceases, then it ends. But while you're alive, it feels endless, moment after moment after moment, forever, eternally, endlessly. That's how it feels. That's how it seems. Endlessly, until it ends, until they don't, until the moments stop coming, until the rhythm breaks, until the cycle ends, until your time runs out, until consciousness ceases, until you die, until they don't. That's coming. That's inevitable. That's certain. But not yet. Not tonight. Not now. Until they don't. But they still do. For now. The moments still come. For now. Until the moments stop coming forever. When you die. When consciousness ends. When your brain stops. When your time finishes. Then moments stop. Stop coming. Stop arriving. Stop being present. Forever. No more moments. No more time. No more consciousness. No more experience. Forever stopped. But not yet. Not tonight. The moments still come. Tonight. Until your time runs out completely, your span finishes, your duration completes, your life ends, then your time runs out completely, totally, finally. No more time, no more moments, no more consciousness. Your time ran out, but not yet, not tonight. Tonight your time continues. Tonight you have time. Tonight you exist in time. Your time hasn't run out yet, but not yet. Not now, not tonight. The end is coming, but not yet, not tonight. Tonight, you're alive. Tonight, you exist. Tonight, consciousness continues. Tonight, moments keep coming. Tonight, time keeps flowing. Not yet ended. Not yet stopped. Not yet finished. Not yet. Tonight, you continue. Not tonight. Tonight is not the end. Is not your last night. Is not when time runs out. Not tonight. Tonight you rest. Tonight you sleep. Tonight you exist. Tonight you continue. Not tonight. The end comes later, eventually, but not tonight. Tonight you're alive. Tonight the moments keep coming into sleep and dreams. The moments don't stop just because you're sleeping. They keep coming. Sleep moments, dream moments, rest moments, unconscious moments. They keep coming through the night, through sleep, through dreams. The moments keep coming. Your time continues. Your life continues. Your existence continues. Through the night, the moments keep coming. Tonight, time keeps flowing into tomorrow. Time doesn't stop for sleep, doesn't pause for rest, keeps flowing. Through the night, through darkness, through unconsciousness, keeps flowing. Into tomorrow, into morning, into waking. Time keeps flowing, carrying you, bringing you, moving you, into tomorrow. Time keeps flowing. Tonight, consciousness keeps happening in different forms. Not wake consciousness, dream consciousness, sleep consciousness, dim consciousness, minimal consciousness, but happening, processing, experiencing, being. Consciousness keeps happening in different ways, in different modes, in different states, but happening tonight, through sleep, through dreams, through rest. Consciousness keeps happening. Tonight you keep existing through sleep into tomorrow. You exist tonight, In sleep, in dreams, in rest, you exist. Your body exists. Your brain exists. Your life exists. You exist. Through the night, through sleep, into tomorrow, into waking, into consciousness, you keep existing. Tonight, tomorrow, you keep existing. So be here for it while you can, while you're still awake, while consciousness is still here, while awareness is still possible. Be here, be present, experience this moment, this drifting, this relaxing, this letting go. Be here for it. Soon consciousness fades, soon sleep comes, soon awareness dims. So be here while you can, now, this moment. Be here, be present for it as long as possible. Stay present, stay here, stay aware as long as you can, as long as consciousness allows, as long as awareness persists. Be present for this, for now, for this drifting into sleep. Be present as long as possible, and then let go when you can't stay present anymore, when sleep comes, when consciousness fades. Let go. But until then, be present. Experience it fully until you can't anymore. Experience this rest, this relaxation, this drifting, this letting go. Experience it fully, completely, presently, until you can't, until sleep comes, until consciousness fades, until awareness dims. Then you can't experience anymore, can't be present anymore. But until then, experience it fully, now, and then let it go completely into sleep, into unconsciousness, into dreams, into complete rest. Let it go. Let consciousness go. Let awareness go. Let presence go. Let everything go. Completely, totally, entirely. Let it all go. Into sleep, into rest, into tomorrow. Let it go. Completely. Now. Let it become the past. Tonight becomes past. Waking becomes past. Consciousness becomes past. Let it all become past. For tonight, until tomorrow. Let it be done. Let it be finished. Let it be gone. Into past. Into memory. Into history. Let it become past. Tonight. Now. Let it go into past. Let the next moment come, which is sleep. Sleep is the next moment, the next experience, the next state. Sleep comes next. Let it, welcome it, receive it, accept it. Sleep comes. The next moment, the next now, the next experience. Sleep. Let it come now. The next experience, which is dreams and deep rest. After sleep deepens, dreams come, rest deepens. That's the next experience. After sleep, into dreams, into deep rest. That's next. That's coming. That's the next experience. Let it come. Let it happen. Let it be. Dreams, rest, deep unconsciousness. That's next. The next now, which is tomorrow's waking, far from now, hours from now, tomorrow morning. That's the next full now. The next wake now. The next conscious now. Tomorrow's waking. That's the next now. It'll come. Tomorrow. When sleep ends, when rest finishes, when consciousness returns. Tomorrow's waking. The next now. It's coming. And be present for that too when it arrives. Tomorrow. When you wake. When consciousness returns. When awareness resumes. Be present then too. For that moment. For that now. For that experience. Be present. Experience waking. Experience morning. Experience consciousness returning. Be present for that too. Tomorrow, when it comes, and then let it go as well. Tomorrow's moments will pass too, just like tonight's. Just like every moment, they'll pass, become past, become gone. So let them. Let tomorrow's moments go too. Experience them. Be present for them and let them go. Again and again. Tomorrow and the next day and the next. Experience. Let go. Experience. Let go. Again and again. Again and again until the end. That's life. That's the practice. That's existence. Experience. Let go. Experience. Let go. Moment after moment. Day after day. Again and again. Until the end. Until death. Until time runs out. But until then, again and again. Experience. Let go. Again, again, again. That's life. Until sleep tonight. That's the immediate goal. The present aim. The current destination. Until sleep. Keep relaxing. Keep drifting. keep letting go, until sleep comes, until consciousness fades, until awareness dissolves, until you're asleep, until sleep, tonight, soon, now, until dreams tonight. After sleep deepens, dreams come, tonight's dreams, whatever they are, whatever they contain, they'll come, or they won't. Either way, until dreams, until that strange unconscious experience, until that sleeping story, until dreams, tonight. Until rest tonight. Deep rest, complete rest, total rest. That's coming. That's deepening. That's happening now. Until rest arrives fully. Until you're completely resting. Until everything has stopped and released. Until rest. Tonight. Now. Rest comes until tomorrow's continuation. Tomorrow comes. Probably. Your time continues. Your moments resume. Your consciousness returns. Tomorrow. The continuation. The next day. The next span. Tomorrow. Until it comes. Until morning. Until waking. Until tomorrow. Until your time continues beyond tonight. Not just tomorrow. Beyond tomorrow. Next week. Next month. Next year. However long. Your time continues. Beyond tonight. Into the future. Into more moments. Into more consciousness. Into more life. Your time continues. For however long. Until it doesn't. Until your consciousness persists into tomorrow and beyond. Tomorrow consciousness returns, and the day after, and the day after that, your consciousness persists. Through sleep, through rest, through nights and days, your consciousness persists. For your span, for your time, for your life, however long, your consciousness persists. Until you exist again in full consciousness tomorrow. Tomorrow you wake. Tomorrow you're conscious. Tomorrow you're aware. Tomorrow you exist again. Fully, consciously, presently, you exist again. Tomorrow, after sleep, after rest, after night, you exist again. Tomorrow, again means life continues. Rhythm continues. Cycle continues. Again. Tomorrow, and the next day, and the next, again. Waking, being conscious, living moments, experiencing time. Again. That's life. That's existence. That's your time. Again, again, again. Again and again as long as you live. Every day, every morning, every waking, again. The rhythm repeats. The cycle continues. The pattern persists, again and again, as long as you're alive, as long as time continues, as long as consciousness persists, again and again. That's your life, again and again for your whole span, from now until death, from this moment until the last moment, again and again, days and nights, waking and sleeping, consciousness and rest, again and again, for your whole span, for your whole duration, for your whole life, again and again, for as long as you have time remaining, however long that is, however many days, however many years, for as long as you have, the rhythm continues, the cycle repeats, the moments keep coming, for as long as you have. So live them, be present for them, experience them, for as long as you have, for however long that is, which nobody knows, not you, not anyone. However long it is, that's how long you get. That's how long you exist. That's how long consciousness continues. However long, unknown, uncertain, unpredictable, however long it is, live it, all of it, however long. For your span, which is your lifetime, your duration, your time, from birth to death, from beginning to end, from first breath to last breath, your span. That's what you get. That's what you have. That's what you're living. Your span. Live it fully. Be present for it. Experience it. Your span. Your time, which belongs to you alone, not anyone else's time. Your time. Your personal time. Your experience time. Your lived time. Your moments. Your consciousness. Your life. Your time. It's yours. All of it. Every moment. Live it. Experience it. Be present for it. Your time. Your moments, which are all you have. Every moment. Every now. Every experience, every consciousness, that's all you have. That's all anyone has. That's all that exists. Your moments. So be here for them. Be present in them. Live them. Experience them. Your moments. All of them. Your consciousness, which is what you are, not your body, not your possessions, not your accomplishments, your consciousness, your awareness, your experience, your inner life. That's what you are. That's you. That's your existence, your consciousness. So be present in it, experience it, live it, your consciousness, your life which is happening now, not later, not in some imagined future, now, right now, this moment, this experience, this consciousness. This is your life, happening, being lived, being experienced, or not, your choice. Be present for your life, or miss your life. Be here or be absent. Live or just exist. Your choice, your life, now. Good night. Sleep now, rest now, dream now, let go now. Tomorrow comes. Your time continues, your consciousness persists, you exist again, probably tomorrow. So rest, so sleep, so let go completely, into sleep, into dreams, into deep rest, into tomorrow. Good night, sleep well, rest deeply, exist peacefully. Good night.